We can't talk about sex anymore now that the recording's going.
I suppose.
Ooh, Dante's gonna get sad. Ooh, he's gonna be like, oh, boy, the boys are talking about sex. No, they're
Without
turning on their
me?
Christian values.
Okay.
Literally what I'm saying.
But in all seriousness, we do have a game to get to.
We do have a game to get to, and we're starting only an hour and 45 minutes late.
Yeah.
All right. So, we open following morning.
Wait, did Sean get home?
I'm home, yes. I'm like walking up the stairs.
We open the morning after the funeral at the shop. It's been a difficult couple of days for those of you who have been active parts of the party. For the other of you, you've been in the kitchen oblivious to everything happening.
I wouldn't say completely oblivious.
Yeah, no, you've been around. But
No, he's been around.
Sheesh.
Getting
Just a little slut.
Anyways, how is everyone feeling right now? Whether it's about the death or what to do going forward, just what's on your mind and how are you feeling about it? We'll start with you, Kingston.
Kingston's, of course, a little bit still somber about things, but he's reached the stage of grief where he's at acceptance at this point. He knows that keeping up the search is pretty much pointless. And now he's begun planning for the next steps. He knows Oliver's going to leave soon, so he'll try and intercept him. Keep track of where he is at pretty much all times if he can.
Oliver's already gone.
Bingo.
You don't know when he left. Sometime last night, you presume. He left a note for y'all. A note that y'all will be able to read once I have it. But Oliver's gone.
Kingston, with this, is going to go about his business. He's going to start making breakfast if Chef isn't around.
He making breakfast. That is his job.
Well, Chef hasn't been around to make breakfast for the past little bit. Even Talson made breakfast.
Wait, actually?
He fucked up an omelet, but it was made into
No, he
scrambled
cooked-
eggs.
Oh, yeah.
He made a piss poor omelet, but great scrambled eggs.
Yeah, he didn't make a cooking check. He made a deception check.
That end up working.
He's going to, in that case, if Chef is making breakfast,
Based on my wisdom, right?
he is going to start looking over his documents. He knows the trial's coming fairly soon, by his measure. But he's going to keep looking over the documents and make sure every single room in this place is in tip-top shape and ready to trigger if something were to happen.
All right. You begin to look over your documents. You are preparing yourself. You know, at this point, it's been two, almost 3 weeks since Merrick's has been apprehended, and there hasn't been a word. You don't know what's happening. You haven't been kept in the loop, but you know that whatever's happening is probably coming to a close and the trial is going to go forward soon. You were originally under the presumption that it was going to be happening here in Sharn at the High Court, but now you have reason to believe that it's very likely Even just due to the time it's taking, you're guessing that this is being held internationally at Thronehold now. And you don't know what will come with that.
All right.
Him being tried outside of Sharn provides a lot of benefits, but it could cause a lot of other issues.
Yeah.
Is this like the next morning after the funeral?
Yes.
Okay.
Once he's done reviewing his document, he's going to send a mental message to Asa. Whether she answers the knock on her mind is up to you, obviously.
She lets you in.
I need a favor.
Of course, Kingston. What is it?
There's not a chance in hell that the Merrick's trial won't be in Thronehold at this point, considering the length of time it's been already.
I figured as much.
I'm not certain during the travel to get to Thronehold that I'm going to be able to keep Rose safe. I'd like to ask you to look after her for me while I'm gone.
Of course. She can stay. She can stay with me in my suite in Upper Dura.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Of course, Kingston. I wish you well. Lock him up for good, right?
Hopefully it gets more than that, but we'll see. Thank you.
All right. Tolson, what are you thinking about this morning, and how are you feeling about it?
Towson's a little bit more sad than he thought he would be. He's only about 70% indifferent.
Baby
Oh
steps.
my god, are you okay? Is he starting to feel?
About 10% disappointed, 5% inconvenienced, and the rest is sad.
Fucking percentages.
You gotta
What
have
is
it
he
all
doing?
along.
He's coming out of his room. His hair isn't done. His shirt isn't like even buttons on his vest. A little unusually sloppier than normal. He's just gonna sit at the table. He's not even wearing his gloves, so you can see his hands are like perpetually ink stained. Good morning, Kingston.
Morning. Picks
Where's,
up a cup of coffee. Drinks it.
Are you still going over the case?
Need to be as prepared as possible. I made you a copy. He hands you a
Thank you.
full docket.
Well, we've covered just about everything. I don't see how he could weasel out of this one.
Neither do I. Likely we won't be prosecution in this, though. So, this will be just up to us as witnesses to mess with. If anything, I bet some hotshot lawyer is going to contact us within the next few days.
Most likely. The fallout of this is going to be horrendous.
Yes. Him being one of our benefactors for a decent chunk of time isn't going to reflect well in the public. At least until we get to explain our side of the story.
Once they realize we're the ones that put him away, they'll understand.
Yes.
Probably. Except for those whack jobs. What is it? What's it called?
Voice of Breland, I believe.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Yes,
They'll probably assume we were working with them.
Yes. Some kind of ploy to make our names known throughout the lands.
There's nothing we can do about that, though.
No.
Is that Chef?
Yes, he was in the kitchen when I woke up.
Jeff,
Sh-
we cut to you. You've been kind of uninvolved. You took a step back from the party a few weeks ago. What is Chef feeling right now and thinking about?
Honestly, given the amount of shit that's happened, fucking mod. Some part of him, despite everything that he had said prior, was still hopeful that maybe something could change for the protest and it could be successful. And seeing that crushed hurt, he kind of figured, like, after the meeting between Kingston, Chef, and Merrick, he figured that something was up. But he didn't think to that degree. And then obviously, Jean dying. It's just meant multiple hits back to back. So, he understands that a lot of shit's going on. He's just trying to cook to try and help people over. Help people through the next day. Trying to sort out his own thoughts. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
For now, I think we need a distraction of some kind. There's still time before I believe anybody calls us.
We're out of rats to kill, Kingston.
No, but there is the dire wolves in the King's Forest. Little errand. I could deal
I'm
with it
gonna waste
myself.
time killing some dogs.
I don't think it's a waste of time. Just sitting here
What was
stewing.
that, Chef?
Anything is preferable to just standing here.
Alright, I suppose we can go kill the local wildlife.
Well, they're invasive. They'll get in the way of a wildlife research study. That's how the guild put it to me.
Kingston,
Yes.
where invasive?
In the King's Forest. They're
Never
invasive
mind.
to the King's. What?
Never mind.
Am I too much of a straight
Sorry,
arrow?
I was pointing out the irony that if people are calling something else invasive.
Whatever. Point remains. We need some measure of distraction, and unfortunately, the City of the Dead needs some time to recoup its undead. And we have a reputation to uphold, maintain, increase.
When do you want to head out? If you would have.
Of course. I wager sometime midday.
Very well.
I still have to check all the wards on this place. Plus, the shop
Right,
will be
and
open
Avel.
very soon.
What time is it in the morning?
It's honestly actually pretty early. Just everyone's sleep schedule's a little bit out of whack. I'd
How
say around 7 a.m.
Alright, I'd be coming back from my run about now. So sorry, let me still pulling shit up. Do-do-do-do-do-ba-do. This is guide. Next game not scheduled, that's cool. So my character is right here. He'll be coming up the stairs, in his like casual wear. Good morning.
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 Chef, I haven't seen you around lately. How have you been?
Tired. For lack of a better term.
And he'll just kind of start, like silently start eating.
Val, I've got something for you as well.
Yeah.
He passes you over a docket with nice little bumps so that you can read it even while blind.
Oh my god, did you make it out of in like Braille?
He did.
Like I kind of like grab it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Has Braille not been invented yet?
I
We've
can't
referenced
fucking read
Braille
Braille.
already.
I can't read Braille. I never took the time to learn it. Not all blind people just instinctively know Braille.
Well, I figured you would have learned it. It's been years since. This is out of character I'm talking, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we already reference you knowing Braille at some point? I swear we did.
I don't think so.
It's way more funnier, even if he
If
did.
he just doesn't know it.
Okay.
Kingston, what the fuck is this? Are you
In
retarded?
in that case, I probably would have just given you a copy that you could look over with Eowyn.
Okay.
Doesn't
You're-
just to fuck with you.
You're undoubtedly going to get called to the witness stand.
Mm-hmm.
So, I figure you having this document is better than nothing. Look over it when you get a chance.
All right.
Me and Chef are going to go deal with an invasive direwolf problem for the guild later. Are you willing to come with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What time?
About mid-afternoon, I reckon.
Mid-afternoon. Coke.
Mm-hmm.
When is my when are my eyes gonna be ready? Is it today? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's this afternoon.
Yeah, I have something to grab at the market. How long do you think will be?
Well, you could always grab it before.
Find them.
You could always grab it before. It's
Yeah,
not
I'll
like...
probably end up doing that.
When did they say the study would take place?
Could you repeat that?
When did they say the study would take place?
The study.
You said something about a wildlife study that these direwolves needed to be removed in order for the researchers to be safe.
You dealt with that. Didn't you deal with that last session
Yeah, I thought you did.
in your anger?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Never
So
mind.
the
Well-
they're dealt with. The study's not for a few weeks. They had posted that far in advance, but you can go and collect the reward. It's not. There's only like 15 gold.
Okay. Okay, can we retcon that to some other thing then, I guess?
Yeah.
Because I just made a big deal of it.
Well, it's like a 4-hour. It's like a 4-hour walk out of the city to get to the King's Forest.
We have to go and get the wood, though.
Did we get a date on when we need to meet with the Godfather?
No.
Okay. What did he say? I forgot. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was. Basically, he just said to have him get in contact when he was ready, and they would work out the details.
Okay. So, what are the plans going to be for today then?
Well, checking the Adventurers Guild, collecting the reward. Maybe some more shopping for the trip.
Speaking of shopping, what happened to the gold I was given?
Whatever gold you have is yours, since you haven't been contributing to the party fund since you haven't been here.
Yeah, but I got 10,000 gold before I left.
And
Was
you
that
have
just left
10,000.
on my character?
Yeah.
Rich.
You haven't done anything with it.
Fucking
That
Deep
means
Rock
this guy
Galactic.
didn't.
We're rich. We're rich.
I'm gonna go get some plate mail.
Let's see. Well, I suppose I could accelerate Eowyn's education. We're still with almost nothing to do beyond that.
Y'all receive a knock on the door at that moment.
Oh, thank God. Talson's gonna go get it to get out of this awkward situation.
Give me one moment, I need to pull a name.
Ugh.
New character?
Hopefully, it's not someone with hostile intentions.
Hopefully, it is someone with hostile intentions.
If it is,
It's been a while since we killed a person.
if it is, they might end up turning into a pancake.
I would rather not have to clean up the mess.
Alright, so I'm ready now.
Talson goes to the door to avoid this awkward situation. Opens it. Hello.
Yeah, you see a meat-looking man standing in front of you, dressed in a poorly fitted, oversized suit, holding a briefcase and a clipboard. He goes, "Hello, are you the purveyor of this fine establishment?"
One of the owners, indeed.
All right. Well, it is your lucky day. I am here to save your life.
And how is that?
I am here to offer you the best rates in Sharn on life insurance, employer liability insurance, and fire.
Kingston's going to make his way downstairs at this
Come
point.
on in. Talson's taking him upstairs.
Sure, go ahead.
He is going to dump this guy off on the rest and go to his room.
All right. He goes upstairs, gives his exact same spiel to all of you, and says, "So, it's important to stay protected. Here to save your life. You interested?" He looks very unconfident in his pitch. You don't even have to roll insight for that.
Oh, he's gonna watch this guy squirm.
How many years have you been at this, Mr.
Oh yeah, can Chef be a character as I have an employee?
Sorry, shit. Give me 1 second. My computer's freezing on me.
Oh. I am just destined to be an NPC.
No, you are a character. You're here. You're one of the owners on. You're one of the listed owners on the establishment.
Oh no,
Can-
I was referring to the sideboard with the characters and shit. I was just making a joke.
Oh yeah, I'll
So-
move him back.
How long have you been doing this, Mr.
The name's Franz Samsa.
Mr. Samsa? Are you aware of who owns this
Oh my
establishment?
God, are you fucking kidding me?
If I'm not mistaken, it is you fine folks, the fantastic Black Roses.
And are you aware of what the Black Roses are? What we do for a living?
I'm well aware. I don't see what that has to do with insurance.
The fuck was that? Did you just come?
No, it was more of a nervous laugh.
Oh,
Why are you here?
He's here to sell insurance, obviously. He has...
hold on. Give us a good pitch. Really sell it to us. Why should we go with you?
I'm gonna contact Talson in his mental link during the pitch, and just
Not.
you get a knock on your mind, obviously.
What? Hold on. He's gonna talk. This is gonna be very funny.
Yes, but we can get Everblink insurance, right? Fairly easily.
We're not going to accept it. I just want to hear him squirm.
Me too, but Just check.
God, what was the fucking name? What was the God? Sorry, I'm trying to remember something. Here, give me just 1 second. Fuck.
Coke, I already know what the deal with this character is gonna be, and I fucking hate you.
Oh, not that. Hold up.
If this motherfucker does what I think
Jared.
he's gonna do,
Do you not remember who this guy
I
is?
absolutely remember who this character is. I DM'd
Yeah,
for him
because I wanna see
twice.
this beauty unfurl before my very eyes.
I have no idea who this character is.
This is one of the few times I prefer to be a stupid, ignorant little piss baby.
Jared, at some point we're gonna need to flip him over. You know what I'm saying?
I get
When the
you.
time comes.
Fucking invisible fist bump.
We fist bumped in our minds.
Dude,
Brain
wait,
bump.
don't tell me this is three gnomes in a trench coat.
No, there would have already been a racial attack.
Indeed.
Fucking Zavala.
Talson would have just been on site.
Talson can
He would have
sense
just
gnomes.
summoned. He would have summoned Beelzebub and been like, "Take them to hell now."
Infernal sense.
Activate.
Talson
Like,
has
if
a
Talson had his way, he would turn the gnome part of the city into the ghettos, and he would build a wall around them about 5 feet high so they can't get over.
That's diabolical. Ineffective, but diabolical.
It's fine. He'd charge it with like the lightning rails.
God.
So y'all have your little conversation, and while y'all are having that conversation, you see these pictures like, well, you see, at an establishment like this, there are a lot of risk, whether that is the risk of fire, flood, or any sort of property damage, the risk of any of you dying in the line of combat, or the risk of, I don't know, one of your employees getting injured and suing you. With Great Harm Insurance, I can ensure that if any of that happens, we'll have your back. Like a good neighbor, Great Harm is there.
God damn
Fucking hell.
it.
Mm.
Can I roll the hit?
Wait a
Do
minute.
not.
So,
We just start killing him. We just murder him right here and now.
Damn, I would like to roll the hit.
Why? I just want to know your logic for hitting this
No, I'm
insurance
joking.
salesman. His only crime is solicitation at this point. That's not even technically a
Punishable
crime.
by death.
Simple bite death.
He
I
he
will searing smite this motherfucker.
Vel, hold on.
walks
Vel
over to
Guys.
the table, sets down his briefcase, opens it up. He's like, "So I've got a lot of different packages here that you can work with. We have a full coverage package that will include liability insurance, life insurance, flood and fire, any sort of property damage, as well as workers' comp insurance. This also will have Sky Coach insurance in case you have any Sky Coaches that would need to be insured. Anything of that sort. We also have some lower quality packages if you're a bit tight on funds.
Do you mind if I take a look at them real quick?
And hold on. Just let me get this straight. So, you are Great Harm Insurance.
I'm a representative for Great Harm Insurance.
This.
Go ahead. All of y'all can go ahead and roll me a history roll.
Oh, I actually rolled
26.
26, 19, 15, and Evel.
Yeah, sorry. Just give me 1 sec.
How dare you not instantly roll?
That's what
All
I
right.
said.
If you beat a 15, you know this. If not, the other three y'all know this because you beat the 15. Great Harm is an insurance company
Yeah.
that's run by House Kalanda members. It is they're just a real insurance company that insure properties. This guy is just
How
a
new-
door-to-door
how new is the
insurance
company?
salesman.
Caleb, how new is the company?
Great Harm's been around for a while.
Okay. So I would have heard about it. I just find the name odd then. Because it sounds like they're ensuring that we come across Great Harm.
No, they insure you in case you come across great harm.
No, but the way it's Great Harm Insurance. They're
Mm.
insuring.
We guarantee you someone will try to kill you by the end of the week.
He
And-
goes, so
The
with,
plot twist is
with
that
all of our
they-
packages, I do highly recommend, with y'all being adventurers, presumably engaging in very dangerous adventures with your recent stint in the paper. He holds up a newspaper that y'all have all seen, but none of you out of character have seen. This bad boy right here.
Mm.
So, I know y'all are all very powerful adventurers that deal with a lot of strong enemies, but you never know what happens. And in case the worst comes to pass, we do offer a very generous life insurance policy that we can sell at a party rate to ensure if some unfortunate accident, sovereign forbid, happens to anyone in your party, you will be fairly compensated for your loss.
I think. If you
Well,
can,
Kingston has already died once.
that's true.
Unfortunately, our
barely-
life insurance policy does not cover for past deaths.
Yeah, but
You don't plan
worry
on
about-
dying again, do you, Kingston?
Not in the cards currently, no.
Oh, well,
He's like tugging at his collar. He's sweating. He's really trying to nail this pitch. This would be a huge sell for him.
Okay, first things first. Kingston waves his hand and casts Calm Emotions.
You see him. Actually, let me see if he succeeds his save. No. I meant to roll that on GM layer, but it's funnier that y'all saw it. No. He fails his save and calms down.
You're getting way too worked up about this.
I'm not worked up at all. I'm just very excited for this great opportunity you have.
I know when my spells work.
He's confused. He doesn't know a spell was cast on him.
Alright. Look. It's very interesting. Surely. But... How do I put this?
Not interested.
Towson,
Mm.
your prerogative. I'll let you handle this, actually.
Hmm.
Right,
He-
throw it onto us.
Samsa laid the papers out on the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Telson's gonna get up and walk next to him and pick up some of the papers, the life insurance policy, and then look at it. Seeing if it's a actually useful one or not, how good it is.
So this isn't like the actual like contract, but these are these are overviews of the policies and what they entail. And as you're looking over, it's a really standard life insurance policy for adventurers. A lot of adventuring parties that can afford it do get life insurance policies because, you know, there's a lot of risk in this line of work. Life insurance policies for adventurers do specifically have much higher premiums than for regular people due to the higher risk of death than being like a blacksmith. But, you know, it's got a fairly standard rate for adventurers.
It's nothing special, but it's not bad.
Mhm.
Looks over at him.
For specific details with this policy, for a fee of 50 gold a month, if a party member is to die, there will be y'all will get a payout to the party of 50,000 gold. And for a fee of 100 gold a month, if a party member were to die, you get a payout of 150,000 gold.
I think we should do it. We have a knack for getting into especially dangerous situations.
We also have a knack for dying.
That's too.
Alright.
How long have you been with this company? What was it? Great Harm?
Great talk. Yes, I've been working with Great Harm Insurance for 25 years now.
And you still sweat when you talk to a potential client.
I'm perfectly calm. I'm a professional, sir.
He kind of like inspects his suit. Your suit is too big for you.
Tailors are expensive these days.
I suppose we should do it. There's no harm in there's no harm in doing it. And if one of us does die, we could use the money.
Just to confirm, y'all are only interested in the life insurance policy. Y'all are not at all interested in insuring your shop. I did forget to mention there is insurance against theft as well.
Don't we
Yes.
have an 8th level wizard protecting
Theft.
this place?
I want you to know all that's on offer. This is real insurance that I am selling to your characters in game. I told you this game is
Yeah.
going to be realism.
We should take the insurance, the theft, the fire.
The
Theft?
workers' comp.
Theft would count as a hostile intention, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, we don't need theft.
Well, if you don't think you need it, you don't need it. That's your call.
I believe we should do it. We tend to make very powerful enemies.
This place is covered in so many crush runes that it could probably kill an elephant if they stepped on the wrong place and meant somebody harm here. I don't think we need theft insurance.
What if they can fly, Kingston?
Doesn't matter.
Well, then they won't step on them. They won't activate, will they not?
You're a fool to think I can just place them on solid
We-
surfaces.
We do have a Sean Merchant package, which includes flood and fire, workers' comp, and theft insurance if you're interested at a discounted rate for purchasing as a bundle.
I don't think the insurance is a bad idea.
All in favor of the insurance?
Avel raises his hand.
Towson raises his hand.
I'll
Rose,
remain
your
neutral on
opinion?
this.
I was planning on looking to get workers' comp insurance anyway, so might as well do it now.
Well, in that case, let's get it. That's a majority vote anyway.
All right, he is like, "Oh, fantastic!" And he pulls out these insurance. He pulls out papers. So you're getting, just to confirm, you're getting the Sharn Merchant bundle and life insurance policies, correct? I'm assuming y'all don't have any interest in the Sky Coach insurance policy.
None.
No, we've just been using public ones anyway, haven't we?
Yeah, y'all have just been using public Sky Coaches. Y'all currently do not own a Sky Coach as a party. He pulls it out. He's like, "All right, and who is the leader of the party on the paperwork?"
Oh, Kingston, you're up. Your turn to do things.
All right. I guess. He goes and he signs whatever he needs to, carefully looking over it, of course.
Yeah, you look over it. It's two separate. You'll have to sign twice. Once for the bundle and once for the life insurance. The life insurance policy will cost y'all as a party 50 gold a month, and the Sharn Merchant bundle will cost you as a party 15 gold a month.
So
Um,
55.
So
No, we gotta
65
do the
total a month.
100 gold insurance.
Oh, y'all want to do the 100 gold insurance?
Hell yeah.
If
All
we
right.
don't have the money for that, we're not. Well, I don't know how much.
Is there any stipulations about them not having to pay in certain scenarios?
So it would be considered fraud if you tried to make a claim on someone who died and then was revived. Same goes if you try to make a claim, get paid out, and then that person is revived, it would be considered fraud. Essentially, someone has to be dead. And
Which
if you
was
plan to
already-
revive them, the money has to be returned. Because revival is a thing. And it cannot be used for past deaths, and a claim must be made within 90 business days of the death, or it will not be eligible for the policy.
any other stipulations, like you can't go to certain places that are inherently dangerous type beat?
No, actually. That would be the case for, there would be a lot of stipulations like that for a standard, much cheaper policy for the average citizen. But this policy is made specifically for adventurers in dangerous scenarios. It's we're talking about 100 gold a month. For most people, that's very expensive. That's that's a life insurance policy.
And that's the full party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
100 times.
It's a good thing to get, because if one of us dies, we'll be loaded.
Yeah, that's basically, this life insurance policy is $2,000 a month. Most people don't get policies this expensive because it's ridiculous unless you're in a line of work like this, where you are actively engaging in fights to the death on a regular basis.
Kingston is going to write that down.
All right. So it'll be 115 gold today, and then your monthly payments can be delivered by mail or in person to the Great Harm office in Middledera.
All right. And could we pay in advance if we were going on a long-term adventure, like a expedition to Zendrick, for example?
Absolutely. And if there is a situation where you will be out of town for an extended period of time and do not have the funds to pay in advance, you can give us notice. We can hold your policy for up to 3 months without payment. Once you return, you will have to pay promptly within a week of return, or else your policy will be cancelled.
Could I consider you our liaison to Great Harm?
Yes, that is correct. He pulls a card out of his pocket, and it just says Fran Samsa, Great Harm Insurance, and then the little slogan, like a good halfling, Great Harm is there.
At this point, I'm going to enter his mind, just look straight at him while I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in touch.
Ooh, that was fun.
Yes. Now that I have been inside your mind, I can get in contact with you from practically anywhere. So.
Is a very useful tool. I wish I could do that with my customers. My customer.
Well,
Are we your first customers?
No.
Insight.
Yeah, roll it for me.
Come on, baby. Advantage. Fuck. 17.
You're a second.
Oh my god.
So how long did you say you were working with Great Harm?
25 years, been a salesman for 15.
15 years! And we're what? Your second customers, probably?
No, not at all. I'm a professional. I'm very good at what I do.
Mr. Samsa, I'm literally inside your head. Tell the truth.
Yes, you are my second customers.
It's so funny I can fucking do that. I'm completely
I am
bluffing.
in your head.
No
Wait,
detect
why?
thoughts. No detect
Yeah, I
thoughts.
know.
I am straight bluffing.
I rolled insight with him, and he rolled a natural one. Yeah, I mean, you just talked to him in his head. He has no reason to believe you're not.
Yeah.
You know what? You're making me very sad. Here is 5 gold. And he pulls out a piece of paper and he he writes down the directions towards a decent tailor that can fix his suit.
Like,
Here.
thank you.
Your appearance reflects on our choices. Fix the suit. We're in business
Stop
now.
sweating.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't care much for appearances.
Vrumts.
Kingston just kind of like looks at you for a second, squints, and then just goes back to looking at.
Water. Sip of water, completely unperturbed.
Canonically, any time the vrumts joke is made, it is happening through prestidigitation.
Ugh. Regardless.
I was just gonna say you would had a fucking little drum
Yes.
set.
Soundboard.
Yep.
There we go.
It was a pleasure doing business with you fine folks. And I hope not to be in contact soon. He winks. That's like his big closer.
We hope to not be in contact too.
Pleasure.
He does not wink.
All that being said, though, of course, if you have any questions, even if you don't need to make a claim, any questions or any updates you wish to make to your policy, I'm your first contact at Great Farm, and I would be more than willing to help you at any time.
All right.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for coming here today.
Been a pleasure, and he makes his leave.
As he's leaving, I'm like, why do they call it Great Harm Insurance? It sounds like they're insuring great harm. I've never understood it.
It's supposed to be a measure of pun.
Maybe.
You could get great harm insurance, but it's going to be a very different type of person.
I mean, I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't quite understand it myself.
He looks at Kingston. I
He's-
think Barry had great harm insurance for a while.
Ugh.
Oh,
Kingston is just kind of like rubbing his temple. Ugh.
Oh, it was funny. You're such
Oh,
a
you-
prude.
It
You guys
was kind of funny,
referencing-
but
Referencing the not so light torture, huh? Not so light around the clock torture.
It wasn't physical, it was only mental.
By the way, if one of y'all could go ahead and mark on your character sheets the insurance policies that y'all have and the 115 gold monthly premium y'all be paying.
Oh, is it 150 per character or just as a
115 total for the party.
Okay.
Y'all purchased.
Which is nothing compared to our monthly income when we get the shop
This
working.
goes back to that thing I was talking about earlier about the party acting as a single legal entity. This is another instance of that. Y'all purchased this as a party, not as individuals.
We're
I'm-
our own small business.
Functionally, yes. Y'all also own a small business, but functionally, your party exists as a
fire,
Corporate.
theft, flooding, and life.
life. And the fire and flood insurance is called that, but it's for any property damage, whether that's a fire, flood, any other natural disaster. Yeah. Just it's it's general property damage insurance.
Actually, thinking of it, the Rose, how long until we're able to fully open?
I mean, the shop is ready. We need to get everyone in for training. I have training scheduled with everyone starting tomorrow. And then once we get our first batch brewed, that or we could, for the first week or so, bring in kegs if y'all would prefer to get things open sooner. We could have the shop up and running within, I'd say, a week.
That
Should,
would be great.
should we wait until we're back from Thronehold, though?
No.
Necessary.
Rose will be here. She's the manager for a reason.
If necessary, I can also stay here to help with some of the training.
I can, if y'all take your leave, I can run the shop while you're gone. Same goes for any other times you have to leave. I do think it would be pertinent for you to be here for the grand opening, since this is the Black Rose Brewery, and you are the Black Roses.
Yes.
She
That
kind
is
of pauses
true.
for a moment. Yeah. Y'all should be here for the opening.
Are we going to do
Well-
anything special for the opening? I would assume we would.
I was planning a party of sorts, grand opening. There'll be a lot of people. Any of the artifacts y'all have planning to sell, which is like the bones and stuff y'all still have, and anything else. That's one of the good functions of the shop. Anything y'all find that is valuable but not of mechanical use, y'all can sell at the shop for an upcharge of its average gold value because it is technically like Black Rose memorabilia, essentially. So y'all be able to have displays around the shop. I'll say you will have like 4 or 5 displays open at a time where y'all can sell large items that have a high gold cost that I will roll daily to see if they sell at all.
Hey, you know how in shows the fans always end up making fan fictions if they get popular enough?
Mhm.
How long until that happens?
I'd rather not know.
You know how in universe and Marvel there's superhero comics?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's already
That's
happened.
a thing here. It hasn't already happened for y'all actually, because Tolson would
What
be on the
new?
beat about that. But if y'all get popular enough, there are adventuring parties who have books and comics written about them.
That is awesome and
Yeah.
strangely horrifying.
Mhm.
So, what were those plans gonna be for the opening?
Well, just a party. I was planning on hiring a band to back the names. I should be better at this. I'm the DM. I was planning on hiring for opening night a band to back up Vesselor. Get a few chefs from the upper city in to make some premier dishes for our opening, as well as having our standard menu available, obviously, and a few special premium cocktails.
Question out of character.
Yes,
Would Chef have seen the menu at this point, or
yes, you have learned to cook the entire menu because up until this point, where the recent events have made you reconsider joining the party, you were planning to be the restaurant chef. So you know the full menu, know how to cook it, and on your off days, you can work in the shop if you so choose,
okay?
because you know how to cook all the dishes on the menu.
Okay.
It won't be long now before we're flocked while walking down the street.
Probably not. And at that, you get another knock at your door.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I have to go back down the stairs.
I'll get it.
Well, I want to go too. Curious.
Come on. Chef will open the door with Paulson following like a curious child.
Oh, that's big. All right. I'm putting my people at the door.
Towson being a little childish kind of matches with being rich.
Yeah.
Do I need to go to the downstairs for this?
There is no door in the upstairs.
Alright.
They're at the window.
To the window!
Yeah, so
He would be Rosaria's killer.
You have entered
Hey
into
guys,
Black
what's
Rose
up?
airspace.
Fuck off!
Yeah, Rosaria's killer comes through the window. They flip around an iPad. Could you answer this question real quickly?
Who dies
Just the
next?
tip screen.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you, chef, you make it to the front door, and at the front door there is a well-dressed man walking, accompanied by 2 Iron Guardians, and he looks at you and says, "Hello, is this the residence of the Black Roses?
Yes, it is.
I am here on behalf of the Tribunal of Thronehold. May I come in?"
Yes.
Oh shit.
Chef will immediately
Those are
just
2
step aside
shield
to let
guardians.
them in.
Holy shit.
We could take them.
No, we could, but
Where would be best to speak?
Upstairs.
Y'all lead him into the meeting room, I presume.
Yeah.
He takes a seat.
Hold on, Towson's on the roof. Let me. There you go.
Towson's on the
fuck.
roof.
He takes a seat. Shield Guardians are posted here.
Oh, we get to go into the actual room
Yeah, your actual meeting room that y'all have.
that we don't use and just talk at the breakfast table.
Well, when you're just talking together, it makes sense.
But I wait outside the room.
I have you listed as an official member of the party, or are just as permitted to be part of this conversation as any others?
Very well.
Yes. All right. I'm sure y'all have been expecting a visit.
Yes, for quite some time.
I am here on behalf of the Tribunal of Thronehold. I am here to officially call as witnesses in the trial of Breland versus Merrick's de Caneth, one Tolson Everbleak, Kingston de Caneth, Evel, Jean Boutonnier, and Jacques Boutonnier. Oh, Rose actually would not be in here. She is not a party member and thus is not allowed to be privy to this conversation.
Goodbye.
Yeah, no girls allowed. They're yucky.
Nerd.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we got rid
That's
of
why
the
we
last
only have
girl.
sex with men, right, boys?
Right,
That's
boy.
what I'm saying.
I'm Greek, nigga.
Ah.
Jean and Jacques will not be able to accept the invite.
We ask that you come willingly, but you will be extradited if needed.
The funeral for Jean was yesterday. You can check the records. Forgive me for being blunt.
My condolences.
And ever since, we have not seen Jacques.
Understood. We will search for him on our own accord, and that's in that case. But in the meantime, how soon can y'all be packed? How soon can you all be packed?
This afternoon.
Yes.
I will wait here. When you are ready to go, please meet me downstairs, and I will escort you to the lightning rail station. And we will make our way to Thronehold.
Thank you.
And he makes his leave and goes and waits downstairs.
Kingston, should I call a scribe from the manor?
Why do we need a scribe?
I don't know. I feel like they could be useful in carrying baggage.
That wouldn't be a scribe. That would be a doorman.
No, they'd be a scribe. They'd just be carrying baggage.
That's not...
He gives like a little half grin.
Okay. Kingston's going to exit the room, make his way back to his private room, where Rose is waiting, I guess. Open the door, and close it behind him. Well, off to Thronehold.
Sorry. My audio cut out for like 20 seconds.
Yeah. So Kingston basically made his way out of the meeting room all the way over to his room, opened the door and closed the door. Assume Rose is waiting there. Off to Thronehold.
Oh, well, that's good, I suppose. Do you feel you're ready?
As ready as I could be. Speaking on readiness, I asked Asa if she could ensure your safety while I'm gone. If you need anything, she said you could go and stay with her in her residence up in Upper Dura if you don't feel safe here. I've never left Sean before, in terms of... I'm not sure any of the defenses that I leave here will stay here whenever I'm gone.
Alright, well, I'll need to be at the shop for the training, but I suppose I wouldn't mind staying the nights there if it would make you feel more comfortable.
I know it's a bit selfish of me to try and enforce things like this, or even to ask it without consulting you first, but I just don't want to lose another person I care about. And while I can't protect you, I need to have some kind of security blanket. God, that sounds so childish. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. It's no problem at all.
Thank you for understanding and for putting up with all this and helping bring this shop online and everything. I love you so much.
I love you too. Alright, well, I suppose you should get ready to go. I've got tax forms to fill out.
Yes. Kingston's gonna grab some of the bags he's already packed at this point.
He's ready to go already.
He expected it. He knew it would come within the next 2, maybe 3 days at maximum.
So, y'all get everything packed up, ready to go.
I specifically said in the afternoon so that I could go do my stuff first.
Yes. I will say, just a small retcon. You were able to get your stuff before this happened.
There was an interaction that I also wanted to happen there. Sorry. If we want to just expedite it, I can just tell you what I wanted to do.
No, we can do it. We cut back in time about an hour and a half. At a shop with our good friend Evel. What are you doing?
I'm going to the I go into the shop to go get a enchanted eye that tracks movement.
All right. You and the Clickers is like, oh, welcome back. I think that was the voice I did.
Maybe.
Something like that. Welcome back. I have your eye prepared for you.
Eyes, correct?
Eyes, yes. My apologies. Slip of the tongue.
Very well. Can I get them?
He all was paid up front. He handed you the eyes. You don't know what they look like.
Yep, that's fine.
They
I'm-
feel like eye shaped.
I'm going to just kind of trust it. I'll maybe have Eowyn look at them right quick.
They look really well made. If Eowyn looks through them, if you look through the eyes, they look very, very well made.
Like I'm about to turn away, and then I just go back. I'm sorry. I hate to ask this, but can I request one more favor?
Absolutely. What is it, sir?
Well, truthfully, this is quite embarrassing, and I didn't tell you about this before, but I would really like for these eyes to be kept secret. I am willing to compensate you, of course, but can I trust your discretion? And he'll produce a bag, and he opens it up to show around 50 gold coins.
He looks at the back. Oh, no, that isn't necessary at all. I mean, if you insist, and takes the money.
And before I'm about to hand it to him, and then I pull back right quick. It's like, and there will be no evidence of this transaction, I would hope.
As far as I'm concerned, you bought a bunch of knickknacks. That's all the tax collectors will see anyways.
Very well. And I'll give him the 50 gold.
You hand him the gold, and you walk out with 2 fresh eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. I'll stash them and make my way back over.
And we come back to the present.
Mhm.
Does anyone pack anything in particular for their journey?
Cooking utensils and food.
Cooking utensils and food,
He doesn't really need much of anything. Actually, I'll also pack some polish.
and some polish. All right. Go ahead. I want all of y'all to just roll me call it either an insight or history check. Your call.
I finally got moved to the rank of player. Let's go.
22.
Gentlemen, this night has unleashed awful.
What?
Just found a news article that said about a week ago, 4 Indian men raped, killed, and ate a monitor lizard in India.
Oh, disgusting.
Why
A
did we?
monitor lizard?
Why did we need to know that?
Because I have to suffer it.
All right, roll.
Wait,
There's your insight. Cool. So 2 of y'all actually broke 20. It was a pretty high DC on this one. Kingston, House Caneth was actually helped a lot on the lightning rails. They worked on it in collaboration with House Orion, but you were very much not involved with the lightning rail project at all, so you don't know really much about the lightning rails. You know that Thronehold is pretty far away, but the lightning rails are supposed to be pretty fast, so you don't imagine this journey will be super long. Tulson, whenever you go anywhere, you take skyships. You would never take a lightning rail. What are you, a peasant?
Oh, God.
So you know nothing about lightning rails. But Avel and Chef, during the war, a lot of the lightning rails were cut off because they were between different states of Galifar, and when Galifar fell apart into a bunch of different warring nations, you didn't really have lightning rails traveling between them. But the lightning rail stations within Eberron, or within Breland, were actually used to transport troops. So y'all are both actually very, very well aware of the speed of travel on a lightning rail. I'm posting right here the lightning rail map. Y'all are going from the from the Sharn station all the way up to the what's it called? All the way up to the Flamekeep station, so you can take a ship to Thronehold. It will be a 4-day journey by rail.
Mhm.
You know that specifically. That it will be a 4-day journey by rail, and then probably a day-long ship ride. So it'll be a 5-day total journey to Thronehold. You both know that from your time in the war.
Yeah.
My character will mention something. It would most likely be something along the lines of, God, I hate these fucking train rides. They make me so nauseous and motion sick.
I get the job done.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be by the toilet most of the time.
Understandable.
Let's see here. 4 pairs of clothes. Soap. Books. I think I've got everything. Alright. Is everybody ready to go?
Towson has packed 5 of the same outfits.
Beautiful.
Avel has packed multiple similar outfits.
Jeff just has cooking utensils and maybe some ingredients and some wood polish.
All right.
Kingston, before we go, I have a question for you.
Yes.
If you wish, I could keep Beelzebub here, following Rose to ensure her safety more.
I think Asa can more than handle it.
Rather be safe than sorry. But, as you wish.
Do you guys think it's okay for Eowyn to come along?
Shouldn't be a problem.
As long as she's...
Remain hidden.
As long as she is polymorphed, she should be fine.
I imagine so. Well, Eowyn, are you excited to see a little bit more of the world?
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be nice to get out of the city for a bit.
How exciting! You get to visit for the first time the heart of politics!
Actually,
Yeah, she actually would be very excited about that.
any of y'all who want to can roll me a history check to see what you know about Thronehold as a city.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, history.
Can I have advantage? Because I feel like I would have researched this, especially when prepping the docket.
Oh my god, Tesson actually rolled something with his thinking parts?
I'll let you take it. All right, 22, 21, 19, and a 12. Chef, you don't really know much about Thronehold. It's you don't know. You know it's the neutral. You know it's the neutral ground between the 12 nations. Past that, you don't know much.
Makes sense.
The rest of you who beat a 15, and the two of you who beat a 20, y'all know a little bit more. So from a 15, y'all would know that Thronehold is where obviously the Treaty of Thronehold was signed, and it is neutral ground that is defended by all of the signatory parties of all the signatory parties of that treaty. It is not the land is not owned by any one nation, and it is where trials are held for international crimes. For Tulsan and Kingston specifically, you know that during the war, because of its status as the capital of Galifar, it didn't really have a nation that had control over it during the war, so it ended up becoming this safe haven for criminals. The castle was off limits and was defended by guards waiting for the one true king to return, but the city itself, Throneport, outside of the castle, became this hotspot where illegal activities, drug deals, gambling, the worst of the worst, all came to gather. And after the war ended, a lot of them were cleared out, and the city has since taken on a much more central position in politics, where it is, where even though it is that neutral ground for a lot of nations, there's a lot of fucking espionage that goes on there. It's kind of like a well-known secret that every nation has dozens of spies in Thronehold at any given time, trying to gather information on the others.
And who knows this?
Tulsan and Kingston, which makes sense because one of them is in a house and one of them is nobility.
Mm.
But those two know the current state of Thronehold and its history.
Ah, typical politics.
This game
Oh
is
my god! There's a giant fucking cat in our house! Oh my god!
I was waiting for somebody to notice.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's what killed Rose, or, John.
Bro, that's spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh.
This game takes place during a literal fucking Cold War. So, you know. Espionage is a key thing that happens. Y'all just haven't really been privy to that recently. Anyway,
The warmer wars.
yeah, fuck you.
Where's the tropical wars? You know, nice, relaxing, beach
Vietnam.
atmosphere. Oh yeah, true.
Wait a minute. I think that was Normandy.
Wait a minute.
True.
Anyways, you meet with
Oh my god, there's a cat in the sky! Oh my god!
All right, you're all ready to go.
Yes.
All right. Luckily enough for y'all are actually here in the North Market. Y'all are a few blocks away from the Lightning Rail line. He says, "All right, I will be accompanying you on the journey. There will be guards at each nation. You do have passports ready, correct?"
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Do
think
I
I
have a
have a
passport?
passport.
You do.
Okay.
Okay,
You are.
if I do, then yes.
Y'all are all Breelish citizens. So unless you have made specific intent to be a non-documented citizen, you have your passports.
You take away my drawing privileges?
No, I didn't touch your drawing privileges.
Oh.
So, he guides you to the Lightning Rail station, and at the Lightning Rail station, I love when my computer breaks down and all of my tabs go away, so I have to start re-pulling up tabs.
Isn't it fun?
It's a really good time.
It just keeps everyone so happy.
Hold on, while you're doing that, my cat is squeaking outside of BRB.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I drew a circle there. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, let's see.
Tic-tac-toe.
So, y'all appear right here at the central lightning rail station of Sharn. And y'all see this. This is what you see. It is a gorgeous building. Think like Grand Central Station or whatever the fucking station in London is where Harry Potter was.
Are we
It
wizards?
is this massive train. This massive train is there at the station, ready to leave. You are given your tickets by the guard, and he accompanies you on. Do any of y'all take a specific look at your tickets?
I might take a glance, but I'm not gonna take like a deep look.
All right, you take a glance. It's a good ticket. It's for today. It's a ticket for a one lightning rail trip all the way to Flamekeep.
Schizophrenic.
All right. So, Chef's the only one who knows where you're going, but y'all get your tickets. The train leaves in about 15 minutes. Is there anything y'all are doing at the station before you board?
I'm playing on my phone.
I'm sorry, the train doesn't leave in 15 minutes. Boarding begins in 15 minutes.
What is there even to do?
Yeah, I'm a blind guy. I'm playing playing
He's playing on
hopscotch.
his iPad.
Yeah.
There's it's kind of like an airport. There's a few little restaurants around. There's a few little restaurants. God, you fucking. There's a few restaurants around. There are a few shops that sell like little necessities just to make travel a bit more comfortable. Those sorts of things. But if there's nothing in particular y'all want to do, y'all can just go ahead and board the train.
Boarding time.
Come on, let's get friends.
All right. You board the train and hand your tickets to the attendant, who take your tickets, look at you, and they're like, "All right, right this way," and they start leading you to the very front of the train. And y'all are taken to the VIP suite.
Wow, VIP.
Yeah, it is this massive room. It's got they're small, but it's got personal bedrooms for each of y'all with your own bed, two bathrooms, a dining area, a living room, and it's just a very comfortable place to be for the ride.
They've come a long way from what we were using.
I'm not even gonna make you roll inside for that. It's not that they've come a long way. It's just that you were foot soldiers. You were shoved in the back.
Yeah.
These tickets are not cheap, and you're guessing they were probably not paid for, given the circumstances.
I just hope the bathroom's nice.
It's very nice.
Good. That's where I'm spending my time.
Carpeted.
Unfortunately, he can't see the bathroom.
He can feel it. He can feel the carpet in between his toes.
Oh god,
This
carpeted
bathroom's
bath.
Yeah, it's like
Eh.
the bathroom's got a 70s theme going on.
Disgusting.
No, the
The
bathroom's
carpet
not.
about to be green.
It's got gorgeous marble floors.
Okay.
Yeah. Carpeted bathrooms are so weird. I don't understand them.
Don't understand it. Make it make sense.
The 70s, man. What can I say? But yeah, y'all are aboard the Lightning Rail. Let me see here. And it is a long journey. The next stop will be in the Breelish capital of Rote. Y'all have 7 hours. And I will just have y'all describe to me what y'all are doing on each leg of the journey. So this first trip to Rote, where there will be a 2-hour stop. What are y'all doing? Conversations, drinking, eating?
I stock up on water, and
Alright.
after the train starts moving, I instantly feel the motion sickness, and I go to the bathroom.
Yeah. After you've been in there for a while, there's a slight knock on the bathroom door.
Yes.
Sir, are you experiencing motion sickness?
Yes.
Would you mind letting me in?
Sure.
You open the door, and a little
All right, sorry, I'm back.
a little halfling man walks in and casts lesser restoration on you, and you feel great.
What I miss?
A halfling, a House Galanda halfling just cured Avel's motion sickness.
How often would he have to cast that?
How long does? I mean,
It's an
lesser
instantaneous
restoration
effect.
is an instantaneous effect. I would say
But it's caused from a lack of sight.
It's
and
like a-
moving.
it's like a Dramamine type thing, so it'll last for a few hours. But you could just, whenever you start feeling sick again, you can literally just call this guy in and he'll cast it on you again.
Or you
Okay.
could just ask Chef because he has lay on hands that does a similar thing.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
What does the lightning rail look like?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get you a picture of this lightning. Lightning rails are
I
very.
can't. I have to.
I felt like that,
I can't look.
the
at
video of the coked out white guy doing like a bunch of drugs. I just took like a shot of tequila, then I pounded down prescription medication, and then
Nope.
nicotine.
That is my goat.
So
Where'd you send that?
I sent it.
in the general.
Oh, there you go.
So I tried to find a map for y'all to be on for the lightning rail, but it's really hard to find a map of a train carriage, specifically a high-end train carriage. There's a bunch of like compact ones, but I figured Theater of the Mind would work fine enough.
So it's very nice inside.
Yeah, y'all are in very nice. Y'all are in one of the sections. Y'all are in the VIP suite. But all right, so you are dealing with motion sickness and just keeping it under rest with the help of Chef and the House Galanda healer on staff. What about the rest of you? What are you doing on this first leg of the journey?
So this is a lightning rail. Kingston, have you been on one before?
Kingston looks up from his journal that he's been scrawling in. I can't say I have. Most of my business never really requires more than a sky coach.
Same, except for the fact that it's just, so public.
It's not that bad.
People use these all around the city.
Sometimes.
Interesting.
Sky coaches are generally shorter range travel, while lightning rails are for longer distance trips, such as this one.
Oh, I suspected as much on that. I just didn't expect it to be quite this nice. I was expecting I don't know, waste on the floor or something.
One, we're in the VIP section. Two, taking care of a lightning rail is. It's not that bad. People don't. tend
Towson
to-
was expecting the New York subway.
Yeah.
Y'all within like earshot of Chef?
Yeah, we're all like right here, ain't we?
I didn't know if y'all like in a different part of like looking around. You should have seen that during the war. Because I imagine at that point it would have been basically what he was thinking of, people just throwing whatever they have all over the fucking place.
You don't know what the VIP suites looked like during the war. You don't even know if they were in use or if they had been reformatted for like a command center type thing. But at least where you were in the very back with the rest of the Warforged crammed into like the luggage section, it was not great.
What was it like during the war, Chef?
I can't say anything about this half of this lightning carriage, but at least in the back, crowded, stuffy, tools and equipment all over the place, occasional trinkets, as spills. There wasn't time to clean it. People being rushed from point A to point B.
Interesting.
Well,
What other amenities are here?
you're like a curious child, Talson.
Well, I've never been down to even Lower Dura before, recently. Let alone a lightning rail.
Yeah, your accommodations come with your accommodations come with a open bar as well as chef prepared meals that are complimentary.
Chef
And-
prepared or chef prepared?
Like not you chef, but like a
Other
chef
I
that
see.
works on board the train prepared.
Inferior chef. Understood.
Academy trained chef.
Inferior chef. Confirmed.
That's what you think.
I didn't see them roll 4 nat 20s on ham.
Chef,
Yes.
something we could do to pass the time would be to see who's the better cook on the lightning rail. You versus their hired chef.
Not sure if they would accept any competition, given it is a business.
Oh, come on, it's just good fun. Plus, we're gonna be here for... How long do you think, Kingston?
Few days.
A few days! Ugh.
Based on the expectation on how things usually go, probably close to about 4 or 5 days.
On this train.
Correct.
Oh, God. Alright. Come on then, we must surely be allowed to do something like this to pass the time.
I'm not sure we are allowed back there.
Is there anything that I
who's-
could use to contact an attendant?
Yeah, there's a there's a little magical bell that when you ring it, it notifies the attendants in the attendance quarter that someone needs to come.
I click the button.
You click it, within less than a minute, someone's in the room. How can I help you today?
Hi, would you happen to have a dragon chess set somewhere around?
Yes, of course. Actually, if you would look over here, she goes, walks to one side of the room, opens a cabinet, and there are a whole bunch of games in there. Dragon chess, backgammon, a few like child's board games, that kind of thing, and a few adult board games as well. They have Vampire
Strip
Masquerade.
poker! Woo!
They actually do have a poker set in there, yes. She pulls out the Dragon Chess set. Here you go, sir. Any other games you need are in there, but if you can't be bothered to get it up, just ring and I'd be more than happy to.
Thank you for showing me that. Didn't mean to take any of your time for something so simple.
No, it's not clearly listed anywhere. You are more than welcome to take advantage of our services as much as you see fit.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
What we're here for.
All right. Talson. Care for a
Are
game?
you going to ask? I think I would love to play. I haven't played in a long time, though.
Well, neither have I. This will be my first match against somebody other than Merrick's, so...
Well, that's a tough person to beat.
Oh, different people think about things differently. Just because Merrick's was smart doesn't mean he's the best chess player ever. In fact, I thought him quite rigid, I say as I keep moving pieces to set up the board. I'm curious to see how you play.
So, for the game, there are two options. This can either be a roll-off, or we
Oh
can
my
set-
god, is this actually just a 3-tiered, like,
Pull up
game
the
of chess?
Game, have them go, have them fight in chess.
Hold on.
I don't know. I'm not nearly as clever as Kingston is.
Too bad. You play
No.
chess now.
Dragon Chess was made by Gary Gygax, but Dragon Chess in Eberron is just chess.
We got chess in the park booted up. Get your
I was
asses
gonna.
in here.
Does chess in the park have speed chess? Because I was gonna make them go. I was either gonna have them roll off, or they were gonna have to play chess in the park, or they were gonna have to go to chess.com and play a game of speed chess. Winner gets inspiration.
Mm. Honestly,
could do-
I really want to play a game of speed chess with someone.
Y'all can all just play chess together for this first leg of the journey. I'm totally game for that. We've only been playing for like an hour and 45 minutes, so we're
I've got
doing
the
good.
exact timer, actually. We have been playing for an hour and 32 minutes.
Yeah, so we're doing great on time. If y'all just want to pass, because the whole point is I want y'all to come up with ways to pass the time on this long journey.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to pass the time by playing chess in real life, I will award inspiration to the winners of the chess games.
All right, I'm booting up chess.com.
All right, are we doing
Well,
chess.com?
Chef,
we gonna-
you should get in on this as well. There's
Right,
another
yeah,
set
I'm
in
also
there.
down to do chess in the park. I can play quickly.
Well, chess.com might be better because I think chess.com will be able to see the games because we can spectate on games we're not watching. I believe.
I
Yeah.
think
You
it's
can just share
I think it's almost exclusive to Roll20 though, the way it's working right now, unfortunately.
What?
It's got Roll20, the tab, pulled up. I don't think it shows my other tabs.
You can just change the tab to be the chess.com tab.
Oh wait, yeah, no, it does work. Okay. I didn't.
It's quick simple.
Okay, let's see here.
And while they play chess, I'll just do something else.
All right.
Jared, what's your thing on chess.com?
1 second, I'm figuring out the best way I can go about this because I want Roll20 pulled up at the same time.
Here, I actually am just going to send you an invitation.
Hey, I thought we were playing first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's
just sending. I
Nevis
just
is
want
in.
the invite. Get ready.
How do we? You said just chess.com.
Yeah. Sign up. Continue with Google.
I also sent you a friend request.
This is the best way to play D&D, playing a different game.
What do we?
Oh my god, somebody took my name already.
Ocean Blue 42.
Oh, they didn't take that one, actually. Let me check that one. That is taken. Hmm.
Okay, how do we do this?
The most important thing is I want to be able to spectate the games.
Okay, we're now friends, Sean, on chess.com. Do I have to do free trial?
No, you shouldn't have to. You can play for
Okay.
free with other people.
Alright. Social. Friends. What's your username, Gage?
Capital T, Towson. 696969.
Found you.
Oh wait, are we still?
For it on chess.com because I haven't played since high school.
Who needs to stream? I guess. Can you stream? I'm already doing recording on my end, so it might stress my computer a bit.
Can you not?
Let me see. I think you can watch other people play, can't you?
You should be able to watch the
Yeah,
people's
but
games
just
live.
stream it. It's
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, just whoever's if Jared's playing, just whoever's playing him stream their games, and then with everyone else, you can just whoever wants to stream it.
Can you all
Alright.
see?
Yeah.
All right, winner of this game of chess gets inspiration.
We're still
And-
expecting DM RP.
Yeah, y'all can absolutely RP your game of chess while you're. I expect. Actually, let me go first and say, I expect you to be RPing in character during your game of chess.
Alright.
You autoplay now. Fuck you.
Game aborted. New 10 minutes.
Yeah, your timer went up.
Looks
It's
like
been a
your
long
move.
while since I've played Dragon Chess.
oh my. Oh.
Oh, I see. The old pawn face-to-face maneuver.
He knows fucking nothing.
This is really
Ah,
funny
this
for
is
me.
so- I used to do that when Sean and I would play chess. Yeah, when Sean and I used to play chess, every move I made or he made, every move he made would be like, the Sicilian.
And it was nothing close to
Ah, the French double docking kiss or
I was
something.
better than Sean at chess for about 4 days, and then he started learning real chess strategy, and I never did that, and then he whooped my ass every game we played.
Bro, I haven't played chess in literally years.
Neither have I. The last time I played chess was with Swanson.
I'm really good at chess casually against other people who don't play don't know chess strategies. But people who know the actual strategy, I get fucked up. You're in character. Stop saying Swan. You don't know who Swan is.
Who's a
Ah,
swan?
my brain!
What is a swan?
You know, Absalom always beat me in Dragon Chess.
Really?
I'm just moving pieces. I'm not thinking, I'm just moving.
The
It's
funniest
hard to
part,
RP and
the funniest part is you guys are accidentally playing like the worst opening in the game, and it is hilarious.
the smartest and dumbest characters in the party both doing terrible.
Kingston,
Yes.
I think we're bad at this game.
I'm not good at chess. Like, straight up, man to man. This is out of character. I'm terrible at chess because I don't know a lick of what I'm doing.
Jared, if you don't beat me, I'm 2 shots deep playing chess.
Do I need to
Oh, is
give
it
him
my
the
turn?
shoulder, give him a pat on the back? Okay, man, I got this. You got this. No, it's Jared's turn.
Oh my god, dude, what is this position?
I have no idea. Pawns forward.
Okay.
Everyone else don't, because you're too precious to me. I don't want to see you go.
Awesome. I'm watching your game live now.
Huge.
It's amazing.
Hmm. I see. You've pushed the disposables forward. Your move.
I
I
know.
think the funniest part about this is he's managed to trap his rook.
I'm very interested in what the fuck this board is.
Dude, this is like,
What the fuck are you, Jared? What are you doing with the checker pattern with your pawns?
I don't know. Moving forward, motherfucker.
it's just a gamer. right
Swan,
now.
what is this opening?
Dude, it's called
Jared,
like
you have
you're just-
somehow managed to block
Let-
half of
Now-
the. What?
Kingston, you have let your guard down.
I'm no expert when it comes to chess, but what the fuck?
Nah, I'm playing like a retard right now. That much is obvious.
What's Kingston's int?
Me?
Kingston would probably be ripping you a new asshole, but I can't.
What's his wisdom?
No, that's why I gave you the option. It would have been a wisdom
No.
roll, not an ant roll.
I did not get the option. I got overpowered.
You fuck.
That's true. I gave the
Cry
party an
about it.
option. And the party decided they wanted to play speed chess. Well, this isn't really
Remove
speed chess, it's
Kingston.
just
Was that it?
You triggered my trap card.
Holy shit, the plays.
I'll save my horsey.
Oh.
Let's see if I can actually find something good here. Oh my.
An interesting choice.
Talson has a devastating attack.
Thank you, Avel.
Novell walks in. Oh, good lord.
He can sense the chest disturbance.
He just
That is
goes,
a question
"What
I
are
would
you
make.
playing?" And just starts rummaging his hand across the board.
Board wipe.
I would just ask, oh jeez, what's the position? And Kingston being able to, it's like, oh, it's
called up more people to board positions.
it was G4, G5, F3, F6, A4, P6. And I'm just like, oh heavens.
I'm not good at
So I'm guessing
chess.
Abel
This
played
is.
a lot of
I suggested
Abel
this
did not
because
even
it would be character good, but now I'm bad.
That doesn't necessarily mean. your
Okay,
character
we
would be
can
good.
we can actually replace this with just a fucking game made by, just a professional chess match if you want. Like, just do
To
Magnus
be
Carlsen
fair,
versus another
intelligence and
GM.
wisdom does not equate to skill at chess.
That's what I was about to say. I would make the argument that Tolson might reasonably be better than Kingston at chess if Kingston didn't spend time playing the game and Tolson was taught the game.
And there's also the argument they could both just not be great at the game given both of their lines of work.
We could both just eat shit.
And then it'd be funny if Evel used to really enjoy doing it as a hobby when he could see the fucking board.
That's just to pass time. You don't need to be able to see the board to play chess. There are some really good blind chess players.
It's harder though.
Sean's like having a fit. He's like, this is atrocious.
Okay, hold on. I've got to start helping somebody.
Like, I'm just watching y'all put yourself. Like, I'm not good at chess, and I'm just watching y'all actively
this
take horrible positions.
this is like
Hey,
okay,
look, at least I'm kind of drunk, okay?
All right, all right.
Just, like,
Okay,
each
so
of y'all
look
will
at
create
No,
an
no,
open-
no, no,
no,
What are you doing? Don't do that.
no. Okay, stop. Look at the board. Look at where your bishop is.
Literally.
Is this in character?
Oh no, it's not.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Both people were like,
No, I don't know. I don't know. This could go either way. Jared's got 2 pawns.
I mean, he hasn't even busted the queen out. He's also trapped his bishop.
Okay.
You are not in a great defensive position at all.
Like
If
at
I
this
go-
point, you just want to start burning your pawns so you can actually get some of your other shit out.
Hmm.
Good lord.
I wonder.
Is that worth trade?
Wait.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of this like Towson.
Okay.
I'm not nearly smart enough to think like Kingston, especially not at 11 o'clock at night.
Again, high end and high wisdom does not equate good at chess.
Hmm.
My wisdom is pretty passable.
But
Let's see.
But that doesn't equate
It's a
to being
14.
good at chess. It's a skill that is learned.
What individuals are worthy of sacrificing?
I
Well,
mean, there's a possible mate by Jared, but the position isn't right. It's so fucking scuffed because position is just so scuffed.
Wait, I'm trying to.
I don't remember
Oh.
which is the king, which is the queen.
The king is the one with the cross. I'm trying to see the mate.
No, there's not a mate. There's not a mate here, but like, it's positioned for a mate, and I'm like, oh my
Mate-
god,
Mate and how many?
not there's no mate.
Oh.
no mate.
Like
He has himself boxed in with the.
position.
They both have themselves boxed in with the pawns.
If he somehow got a knight to where queen square is, it's checkmate. Like it's
Paulson can mate in 2. No, I'm sorry, not mate.
I'm
but-
sorry. Well, yeah. What?
Check.
I was like, what
No,
the?
he can't mate in 2, but he can pressure.
He's got massive pressure.
He's not applying any pressure to the king is the problem.
Not sure how I feel about that play.
Wait,
I think Tolson might just win on time.
I actually do see. Wait, for
Sean, are you seeing what I'm going for?
I have no fucking clue what you're going.
I see a
All
few possible mates. Not
I
like this
see.
turn, obviously, but
I see a move that could lead to mate. If Jared does not play the exact right move. There's only like one good move.
I think I see what you're looking at.
Oh my god. It's gone.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, that's mate.
Dog.
Jared, I'll be real. I don't agree with that one.
I know.
Jared,
I've
that's mate.
If he can find it, which it does not look like he's finding it.
It's right there.
Please, no, that's
God, this is the easiest mate I've ever seen in my life, dog.
This is like a 200 chess puzzle.
It really is. Find the checkmate in 1.
It's not the
It's
bishop.
It's two. It's Jesus Christ.
Shut up!
This is literally, yeah, this is mate in 2.
I want to. I can't give it to you. This
Oh.
isn't fair.
Oh my fucking god.
This isn't fair.
Wait. Just move
I-
your queen.
Don't
You,
help
you
him.
fucking idiot.
Hmm?
Why are you just helping him?
I don't know at this point.
He's got to do something.
Oh my. Make it stop. Please.
Was that intentional?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I was about to say.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Queen to G6 was mate in 2, dog.
Jared has a chance to pull this back.
Look, at least I'm drunk, okay? That's my excuse.
Jared's got a real chance to bring this all the way back.
This was the worst idea I've ever had, I think.
It just might have been.
I was really expecting like some really fun games.
I'm retarded. Thank you very much.
No, fuck you, Jared. That's my job. Find your own
still,
gimmick.
I still want that one game though. We can even say that Kingston won. I don't care.
We can, if you want, you can play me and I can take the place of one of the players.
I mean,
You know,
I can try and play. I can't
Well,
promise them any good.
That might actually be a fun thing for one of the two of you that suck ass at chess. I play with Swan. I'm still bad, and I will play poorly, and he'll be upset with how I play, but not as much as y'all, I think, because this is pathetic.
I'm so out of practice.
But I can play as one of your characters, and then y'all can.
I'm willing to try. I
It
used
basically-
to play a bit of chess, but I
y'all
not gonna
will-
pretend that I'm good.
Y'all will role play your characters, and I will play the chess game for the character as you're role playing.
Bro, I'm just moving characters. I'm just moving little pieces.
And I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
No, you're
Thanks,
not.
Sean.
No, you're not. Shut up. You're not.
I can't lie to you anymore.
Hmm.
Wait, Jared, that was a good move.
Yeah, that's actually.
I'm just amazed.
The
because
bishop's
Gage-
irrelevant at this point.
Gage has had advantage this entire game, and then with a single move, he deleted his advantage.
I don't know what advantage. I don't play chess.
You could have just moved the queen to, if you go down to the very bottom, it'll say G. If you go up to the left side, it'll say 6. Move the queen to G6. His
Yeah.
queen,
to
his
G-
king was
queen to
pinned
G6. Yeah, queen to G6 was mate in 2 because the rook would have had to move to block. Rook would have had to move to block your queen from attacking your king, breaking the check. And then once you moved the queen to take the rook, the king would have been checkmated because nothing could take your queen.
Oh my god. Jared.
Huh?
Jared's got a big brain now.
No. But I'm at least gonna neutralize this.
Jared, you're like
Holy shit. Jared advantage by 4? How the fuck did Jared pull back advantage in this game? That's what I want to know.
Jared's a legend.
What does advantage mean?
it just means somebody
if-
has positional advantage.
Advantage is very simple. Basically, am I in a position to where I can beat you? If yes, advantage. If no, you're either neutral or disadvantage.
Oh,
Mhm.
but wait, no way.
Y'all were in neutral for a hot minute, but now Jared's back in advantage by 4.
Jared had an insane like mate strategy, but I don't think it's possible anymore. It may be possible. I don't know.
Mate strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna mate real. I'm gonna mate.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Well, not anymore.
Oh,
I think if Jared had taken a little bit more initiative and gotten his knight to C2, he would have been able to end this game already, like 3 or 4 turns ago.
The rook's in position to cover that.
Oh, I didn't see the rook there. You're right. Well, the rook wasn't there earlier.
Yeah, but he moved it to cover that. Ooh.
Oh, zesty, Jared.
That was a toasty check.
That's a good check.
Great cover.
Everyone said, check, please.
That's a very tough situation to be in, though.
No, it's not.
That was a great. I would. You could have safely taken the knight there.
Yeah.
What are you-
Let this man cook. Oh my god, let this man cook.
Holy shit!
Oh no, wait, there's nothing. Sorry, I thought I saw something magnificent, something beautiful. Wait, there's still something magnificent and
There's
beautiful.
a check right here. There's a checkmate right here. There's a mate right here.
There's-
Is there?
Yes, I'm staring at it right now.
What do you see?
Yeah, it's a pretty easy mate.
I'm texting you, Swan.
If I am not mistaken.
Oh, it's not a mate.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'm losing my mind.
Like, I was genuinely confused. I'm like, "Ugh."
Are we thinking different things? Cause
Rook's still there.
Yeah, I was like, what?
The rook did just disappear from the map.
Yeah.
Now, if he had something to cover that rook, that he could have taken it. Like if he had moved his bishop to
hold on, I'm gonna message you.
h6 earlier. But so if he had, yeah, if he had a bishop on h6, it would have been mate in 2. But
Oh wait, no, you're right.
Yeah.
He can do it now though.
no, he can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
This game's gonna end on time.
I know. And I have advantage.
Then you
Okay.
Can automatically lose.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
You lose if you time out, dumbass.
Oh, I thought it was just who had advantage on timeout. No, that
Oh.
wouldn't make sense.
Well,
Ugh.
Kingston, that was a close one. However, it looks like defense won out.
Oh, can I get next game?
Why do I?
Go for it. I'm not playing though. You and Kingston can play. I'm going to end on a victory.
Well, last time I played was in the war. I had a very good friend who taught me this game. I can't see though, so will you call out the position to me?
I can share with you my vision.
I
Oh, no.
only got 3 blunders.
I quite enjoy the challenge. I used to play blind, even when I did have my sight. It's quite fun.
All right.
Y'all got to stream now.
Is it me and so is me and Jared playing, or are me and Cook
Hey.
playing?
I'll play for Jared.
If
Okay.
that's what Jared wants.
Just
No,
send
you
me-
should let Jared play.
I'm terrible, but
You-
I'll take the
Jared, what do you
practice.
want? Jared, what do you want?
I'll play.
Say right now.
I'll play
I
again.
want to do. I would
Okay.
love to play a game of chess. Okay.
If you can help
Sean,
me
you
out,
should
Coke,
stream.
that'd be great.
I'm-
But
Hold on.
I can feed. Can I feed Jared moves?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then it's just you playing.
Well, no, just
No.
say like, there's a fun game where you play where you say like pawn and he moves a pawn. Do the best move that he can think of, and you name the piece to move, and that's what he moves, and that's what he has to move. Oh wait, cancel. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, I was really excited to play. That'll fuck with my head.
I mean, you can bully me if you want.
Well, let's see how good you are, Vel.
It's certainly been a while. What was the first move?
How do I add people?
C3. Okay, I'll respond D5. D3. Oh, what a troublesome move. This textbook. This is textbook again. Vita though.
Careful, he might go for the old corkscrew chimera.
What the fuck?
No, I was actually thinking the same thing.
Truly a daring play.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing. Attacking the dragon so close to its nest. So frightening.
Oh, the old kobold back maneuver.
Yes, but I think he forgot about a very simple move. This A6 very quickly nullifies it.
Oh my god, you pulled off the spike trap.
I call winner of this game.
The spike trap has been engaged now. And he has minimal development. And
We're just playing chess now.
I don't see a
Coke's
problem
like,
here.
oh, I didn't plan for this session. Let's just have him play chess.
Hey,
you know,
working.
I'm gonna be dead ass with you. My plan for this session was I'm putting you on a train. Well, my plan for this session was you're gonna meet the insurance salesman, you're gonna meet Franz, and then I'm putting you on a train and seeing what you do on a train for a session.
Which it turns out is just don't play D&D.
It wasn't my intent, but it gives me a break from keeping up with a million things, so I'm not super complaining. Because I have a lot of work to do for the upcoming sessions because I'm having to play judge, jury, and executioner. As well as the defendant and the defendant and the defense attorney. Ooh.
I see. The old arranged marriage.
But
One
we're
of the
quickly about to get a divorce.
One of the attendants walks up and looks at the match.
That's actually a really nice position.
What do you think of it, ma'am?
There's a wonderful opening here for the Galifard Bandit on black.
Hmm.
Oh, good heavens.
Ooh. But White is doing a fantastic job of setting up the Fool's Gambit.
Oh, no. Don't call him that. Truly is quite dubious.
Jared is trying really hard right now.
He's playing better than last game, I think.
He's learning.
That's because the position is more open.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of pawns.
Jared shut down the map, blocking himself.
Yeah,
It was an interesting play.
he's learning.
Oh, the old Uncle Regicide move.
Okay.
No. This is a lot more reminiscent of a game between Beauvoir and Simpson back in 992.
Oh, you're right. Could I have been so foolish?
What are these
What?
names?
In
That are-
the name of the hells.
It's the way you're playing.
So
it.
there's no such thing as a castle, I guess.
There
No,
is. You just don't.
You can't castle out a check, and you
Yeah.
also can't move the
Yeah.
that you castle with.
Mhm.
Fuck, I messed up.
Yeah, you moved your rook. You could still, if you get the bishop out of the way, you could still castle to the right. But you, like you said, you can't castle out a check.
Well, he just takes my king here. if I don't
No,
do
you
anything.
you use the pawn to take the knight. That's the best move here.
That's
Oh, well, that
Yeah,
works.
he had it ready.
Okay.
yeah, that was like the otherwise your queen gets taken. That's
Who's what color?
I'm black.
Okay. You're what?
That's right.
Yvel, how could you?
I'ma say it.
Yvel, no.
This is not the Jedi way.
Even Taliesin
Sorry.
has standards.
I'm actually stupid. All right though.
Wait, I thought the
Jared,
king
you-
could. Yeah, well,
You only
whatever.
have we only have one legal move, Jared.
I thought the king could take.
No. Not in check.
I mean, the king can take out a check if it doesn't put him back in check.
I see.
You can't check if you take as the king and it puts you in check. It's your opponent's turn and they take your king.
Yeah.
It's getting very intense now.
Yes. No, I made such a silly mistake. I thought I saw a mate and I just went for it. Been too long since I've played.
Double the pride, double the fall.
God, I'm terrible at chess.
This game is all in good fun, though. Very interesting idea here. Oh, well.
Oh my god, he's gonna do it.
He did it.
He's gonna pull off the ball groper. Not canonical.
Actually, it's pronounced the
Bogope.
Groupier. It's the Baye Groupier. It's named after a famous player from Thrain.
The bog.
Balle Groupier. Baye Groupier. He is a Thrainish pro dragon chess player in my
Wait, what? Why can't I? That doesn't
Good
put.
check.
Oh wait, yeah, that is check. Yeah, fuck.
Gotta
You
track
should
check.
move your king forward, Jared.
That's fucking. Well,
Damn it. If we could play like something more on my level, like Connect 4.
It's in the board game box. I just want to say,
Chef and Tulsa just don't play Connect 4.
Juan has spent less than 2 minutes on his moves. Jared has spent over 7.
I mean, yeah, that's just an experience difference right there.
Yeah.
I want to go piss. Sean, you better win before I get back.
Okay, I'm done.
How many turns ahead are you fucking playing?
It's crazy that by piece count alone, Jared technically has advantage right now.
No, he does. I blundered the queen thinking I had mate. It happens.
I mean, he keeps giving up pieces and positions to you, though, so I don't think it'll last very long. Not a bad move there.
No, it was not.
If you apply enough pressure to Swan, you might be able to prevent him from doing anything to you until he blunders.
I'm trying to move fast, so there's a higher chance I blunder. Let's see. Like that, for example.
Yeah. That was a move you could have made, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jared's gonna win this game.
No, he probably will.
Unless he
Never mind.
Okay, I'm back.
he never mind.
Maybe he just took out the second rook there.
Hey, Jared, remember your queen exists, please.
Oh.
Holy shit, I think he might mate you soon, dog.
Yeah, Bounty, he probably will.
He what? He
He's-
what?
He's looking at it. I may potentially be able to stalemate though. All right, so let's see. I do a little something.
You're gonna try and stalemate this motherfucker.
It would be
He
really
He does
funny.
have time advantage by a significant margin.
I was about to say, you have enough time advantage. If you can just stall this motherfucker out, he will run out of time. You've got to play fast, Jared.
I got it now. He does not have 2 rooks mate memorized. Oh my good lord.
This is art.
Let's see.
You've got mate here, Jared.
No, you don't have mate, but you're,
No,
close. You're really close.
I do not have mate. Can't move that out of the way.
Mate.
I mean, you can take the rook.
No,
No, yeah,
you have mate.
Yeah,
Here.
I definitely can.
He had mate there.
yeah, it's just mate in 2 now.
It was mate in 1.
I mean, if you just take the pawn up, you just force him out.
Jared, you have 8 seconds.
Just drag and drop the rooks up, lock him out.
Oh my fucking god, Jared.
Where's fumbling? Good game.
Oh my
I've never
fucking
seen you
god.
so hard. Swan,
The good old-fashioned King's Escape.
Swan, I want to play
Wow.
you in one last game of chess. If you beat me, 3 inspiration.
Alright, I do that.
This is
I
unfair.
sent you the friend
I
request.
should have never brought up fucking dragon chess.
I mean, you didn't do bad at all, Jared.
I literally got timed out. Because I wanted to
given
think.
the fact that Swanson actually played this game and none of us do,
I just sent you a play request.
don't be so
Yeah, but
hard
I-
on yourself. You did good.
I know specifically Swanson was making errors on purpose. I'm not stupid.
It's alright, dude.
Even if mistakes are made. I've seen people fuck up and not capitalize on them.
There's no way you actually play this.
Hold on, wait. We gotta RP this. Ma'am, would you like to play against our party member, Evel?
I would love to.
Go ahead.
I appreciate the offer.
This the Nischwa-Schweiz.
No, it's actually the Borbenschleinen.
The Borbenschleimen. I haven't seen that
Oh,
played
you're
in years.
making up
It's
words.
it's gone out of competitive play a lot, but I'm a big fan personally.
Why is my manager texting into the store group chat at fucking 11:30?
They want somebody to come in for the morning shift.
You're not watching my stream, are you?
No.
Okay.
Don't worry, I am, and I'm feeding information.
Thank you.
Keeping the fight nice and even.
Oh god.
Evel,
Evel, nice Sicilian defense.
thank you.
No, you've got it confused. Very similar name. This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, you're playing the Vivillian defense, correct?
Why, yes. Good eye.
Damn it, I suck at this. I'm looking up actual chess strategy names.
Wow, we traded queens early.
Yes, we did.
I was
This-
about to say, that early for a trade?
This is going to be a very long game.
I thought the
Or-
fucking knight would be moved to cover that.
It's gonna either be a
No,
very
it's-
long game or a very short one.
No,
with no
The
in
queen
between.
is-
Um,
The queen is very good.
Yes, Troy. The queen is indeed very good. Welcome to Chess
I'm-
101.
it's a minute. Oh,
It's already checked.
no, it doesn't matter. He's up in material right now. I was being an idiot.
It wasn't a good check.
Yeah, it still sets up. It's not terrible, but it's not good neither.
Not great. You prep your moves though, so you play faster than me.
Oh yeah. Not by too much. You're fine. What is the... Well, for what purpose? Something like... Actually, don't know. I don't like this. Let's go...
You don't have great position here.
I don't. You're really right. Honestly, let's just do this.
Interesting. How the fuck do you castle on this?
You just click on the king and then drag it to the spot you wanna. Yeah. Was not where I wanted to go. Sorry. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah,
That was free dog.
I know. I'm playing too quick. Also, I'm very not familiar with this opening. Um, that's crazy.
Well, my accuracy was higher than Swanson's, but I just ran out of time according to the game review.
No, that's pretty much exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You played a better game because Swan was playing too fast.
Just like I'm doing in this game.
We got a full 10 minutes. You don't need to worry as much about the clock. Ooh, it's
Yeah,
the
I'm
new
just-
Switch defense, the Scandinavian and the Bogolajubov variation.
The fuck's a Scandinavian?
You can read all about them. There's tons of books about chess theory.
Mm-hmm.
It's a phenomenally complex game that's almost impossible to master for a human.
Yep.
It's
that's-
dumb as fuck.
The one thing about chess is there is, technically speaking, perfect play.
Yeah, the game is solved if you have 7 pieces or less, if memory serves.
Yeah, but the
Mhm.
full game has not been solved yet. They just know that it is solvable, which is kind of a big thing.
I should have been able to pull up a Grandmaster chess bot. That would have been 20 in.
Intelligence does not correlate to skill in chess. Somebody can be really intelligent and be really bad at chess because it's
That's what I've said like
it's
5 times.
it's yeah, but you didn't you said something and then didn't explain it. Um, it's like it's entirely spatial awareness in chess.
And a lot of it is just knowing. And the big thing with like pros and stuff is honestly just knowing the moves and knowing the openings and defenses and knowing how to counter them.
Oh, and having a vibrating butt plug to tell you what to do.
Yes,
That is the thing they've done, which is beautiful. I love chess controversies.
it was crazy that the biggest like chess controversy of pretty much all time was that
The butt plug incident.
the plug incident, if you will.
Plugs it in of 21.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm ready to resign.
If you want.
Quick
GG.
rematch.
0 mistakes, 0 blunders, and 0 misses.
It was one mistake for me. One mistake, 0 blunders, 0 misses.
Well then, that was fun.
Sorry, I probably should have told you beforehand. 4-year junior Dragon Chess champion in Breland.
Oh wow.
I could have gone pro, decided instead to pursue my dream of being a rail attendant.
Everyone's
Well,
dream.
there's probably more money.
Oh, I don't think we've asked your name.
My name?
Yes.
Carlsonina. Magnum.
It's what?
Carlsonina Magnum.
Combination of the best.
The Carcelina Magnum. Oh my god, I've seen your games when I had eyes.
I'm glad to meet a fan. You play very well. Were you ever in the scene?
Oh, not really. It was a hobby picked up in times of war.
Well, little tip. You don't see it as much nowadays in the casual scene, but a lot of the pros are starting to pick up the Nishelblov again. Read up on the Nishelblov and you should be good.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
You should stay for a round of drinks with us. After seeing
Can't-
that, I think I need.
Can't drink on the job, unfortunately. But I am off at Rote, and she looks about an hour. If you'd like to go out for drinks, I believe there's a 2-hour stop for you.
Well, shall we grab a drink then?
Absolutely. I cannot believe I won that chess game. Sean is so much better at me than chess. Better at me than chess.
I was going fast. It was
Yeah.
silly mistakes that I just didn't take time to think about.
And also, just so you know, I don't know that opening either. I picked a random piece.
Oh my god, yeah, that checks out. But yeah.
I don't know openings and stuff. I just start playing and then I see where the board takes me, which I know is not a good way to play chess.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, if you have good enough positional understanding, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back into the D&D RP.
Yeah. So y'all have a few drinks, have a nice lovely time on the rest of the ride to Rote. It's one of the shorter trip spot parts of the trip. But finally y'all make it to Rote, and there is a 2-hour stop in the capital of Breland. Are y'all going off to do anything, or y'all just gonna hang out on the rail for the rest of the ride? By the way, it's about 9 p.m. right now.
I am mad chilling.
You decide to stay aboard.
Chef, you could pick up some good equipment here.
Such as.
Maybe some plate armor. And better sword. Or Warhammer or whatever you would prefer to use, you've got more than enough money at this point.
My walk is more than sufficient.
Suit yourself.
Yeah,
But-
plus 1 walk.
Yeah.
Out of character.
Okay, you have 10,000 gold. With that much money, Telson got a +3.
Oh shit. So that cost all
Yeah.
his money, didn't it?
It would actually, I'm gonna be 100% honest. If he stuck with his walk, it would end up costing more because he would have to find a blacksmith who is willing to make a walk custom. So he'd have to have it custom made. He couldn't buy one at a shop.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is more of a gimmick weapon.
Chef is a pragmatist above everything else, from what Kingston understands.
He is, yeah.
Better
yeah, if you wanted
equip-
to go to a Warhammer, you could probably find a +3
If
Warhammer.
anything, he would probably look for that in Sean, if anything.
Road is probably going to have just as good shops, if not better.
Not
Actually,
better.
I was about
Rote
to say, like,
is a much. Okay, imagine Rote as the capital of Breland in the way that Albany is the capital of New York.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, Albany's a big town, but New York is there.
yeah, I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
what I was probably gonna have done is have a custom order of plate armor, and then maybe a custom weapon, maybe a magic item, and that'll be my money.
Yeah, and you'd have to do that back in Sharn because you won't be back in Rote.
Yeah,
You can't
I was gonna have that to be done as my action of the day, but
If you want to just say you ordered all that, mark off all of your money, it'll be ready when you're back home.
I'll have
Well-
to figure out what I want here in a minute.
Also, like, actual cost, because I remember a lot of us having leftover money even after that.
Yeah, with plate armor and stuff, we'll see. Yeah, just send me a list of the things you wanted. I'll tell you how much it costs, and if it's over your budget, we'll figure it out. But we'll just say because I forgot to do it, you'll have bought all that stuff in the time before y'all took the train, and it's being made while you're in Thronehold.
Alright.
I probably won't be on food too much longer, but I'll make sure to have that done before I go to bed.
Alright, let's
Alright.
see.
Anyone else doing anything in Rote?
Kingston's gonna do some more research into his newer abilities.
Okay.
Divination, he basically figured that out on a whim because he was panicking. And now he's got time to actually look into it when he's of sound mind.
Okay.
Taliesin will go shopping.
All right, Taliesin, what are you shopping for?
Oddities, strange things,
Knickknacks, paddywhacks.
You have a dog of bone.
strange, potentially creepy artifacts like trinkets, you know? Something that would be weird.
Yeah, you are looking around Rote. You don't want to get too far from the station because you don't want to miss the lightning rail. That would really fuck up your day.
Yeah.
You do see a place called a little shop in the shopping district that's right by the lightning rail station called Snake Oil and Basilisk Fangs.
Huh. How intriguing. He is going to go into snake oil and basilisk fangs.
Mm-hmm.
What do they sell?
All kinds of amazing items that'll cure all of your greatest ailments, everything that's wrong with your life. They have a fix for it.
This is an actual legitimate shop.
Is there any salesman working here?
Hello! Welcome to my humble shop. How can I help you today, my fine friend?
Oh, I'm simply stopping by for a few hours on a business trip. I'm looking for something interesting to take home with me.
What ails you, my friend? I can tell you what you need.
I don't know. I've been feeling off lately, though.
Oh,
Yes, so sad.
enlighten me.
Oh, one of my friends just died.
One of your friends died.
Yes,
Oh,
do you have anything to help with that?
In fact, I do. He walks over to a
Two con men meet on the street.
He walks over to a glass display case. Now, this item is very rare. This is my only one. But I like you, so I think I'll sell it to you at a discounted rate. Are you interested?
What does it do?
Pay first, or the discount goes away.
Towson's gonna rip this man in half.
I'm sorry. I have to know how it could help me with my grief first.
Well, you do drive a hard bargain, sir. All right, let me enlighten you about this wonderful device. This is what we call a tablet of Bringsy Baxies. Have you heard of it? In
I
Tales
have
of Yore.
not.
This magical, incredible artifact, which can only be used once, will bring back any deceased person. No strings attached.
You mean it?
I mean it. One resurrection guaranteed.
How much would it be?
You, my friend, 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold. I'd have to mortgage my house.
I don't want you doing that now. All right.
He's gonna summon a raven off, like, in the corner and have it tip over or something. Something preferably breakable.
Yeah, it goes and it tips over a vase, and it's like, no, my vase of oil. The vase knocks over, and a bunch of oil spills out into the ground. Gosh.
He's gonna grab the tablet of Bringsy's backsies.
Are you sure?
Uh-oh. No.
Oh, fuck, now I don't know.
That is a very dangerous game when you got the DM asking you that.
Can I do an Arcana check before I make my decision?
Snap decision.
Huh?
He's looking away for a split second. This is snap decision.
He summons another raven to touch it first.
The raven touches it. Nothing happens. He turns back around. My apologies. Where was I?
What? You have all these birds in here!
Birds. Oh, shoo!
Shoo!
Do the ravens fly away?
They start circling. And he's gonna have the third one appear and fly off with the tablet.
Are you sure?
The second.
There's no way the tablet of Bringsy's backsies.
Hey, it's your game. You play as you want to play. I'm just making sure that I know what choices you're making.
The tablet of... Guys, should I do it? Give me your opinion.
I'm not here. You're on your own.
You're on your
I'm not
own.
asking Chef.
He's asking Troy.
I'm not here.
You see, that's a dangerous decision, because I might just fuck you over just for the shits and giggles.
I would say follow what Towson would do. If he's a kleptomaniac son of a bitch, I would go for it.
He kind of just wants to fuck with this guy and steal from him because it'd be a little funny.
It won't be funny if this guy turns out to be a level 20 bard or some shit.
He's gonna have sex with me.
All right, so the raven steals it.
Power would kill.
The raven is going to drop it on the ground.
All right, it shuts up. Beds! Go away! Shoot! Shoot!
Go! Get!
Do they shoot this time?
Yes.
He goes, oh. Well, luckily for you, I obviously keep only the replicas out front. Worried about thieves and all that. Very valuable items here. All of the actual artifacts are stored in a secret vault. However,
Oh, well, that's good.
no
How did
problems.
those creatures get in here, though?
That's a terrible omen indeed, sir. I. And you said your loved one died recently.
She was a close friend.
A loved one.
We were in an adventuring party, yes.
Oh, an adventuring party. You must be cursed. Oh no, no, no.
I couldn't be.
All right. So the resurrection tablet, as I was saying earlier, I can give that to you on a payment plan of sorts. I will have to bump the price up a little bit, interest and such, just to protect my own interest, you see. But payment plan, 100 gold a month should be nothing for an adventurer such as you. And then we also, to cure your curse, we need to get you a holy talisman. He walks over to another display. This holy talisman, wear it around your neck. Make sure to charge it in the moonlight every 2 fortnights, and it will protect you from the evil spirits that haunt you.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it.
Okay.
Use your brain
I-
parts.
What? Do I do an Arcana check on that, or an Insight to see if he's fucking lying?
Roll what you feel you should roll.
Austin would never believe this to be a real magical item. Insight. 19 and 11. It's 22.
Let me roll deception for him. Oh my god. Okay. This guy's good. You can't read this guy. You're looking, I mean, he is pitching it very seriously. You're trying to catch any glimpse of deception, any coy smile, any twitch of the eye, nothing. This guy's good. He would be a great person to have working for you. The talisman is 8,000 gold, but I am very troubled by your curse, so just this once, if you buy today, I can knock it down to 500.
Jesus Christ.
500. I think. You're quite the good salesman, my friend.
I'm no salesman, I'm just trying to protect you.
Oh, you can drop it. I'm not cursed. No one I know died. Although the birds were quite freaky.
Friend, you must purchase now. Your safety is at risk, you could die any day.
Any day now.
The holy talisman will protect you.
Oh my.
If you ever wish to see your friend again, you must have the tablet of Bringsy's Baxies.
Alright, well, I was hoping for fun knickknacks. Goodbye.
You walk out of the shop. You are doomed! You will die! Come back again!
He's gonna send the ravens back in to cause another ruckus as he leaves.
Alright,
He'll let them be in there for about 5 minutes and then pull them out.
do they take the tablet from the secure vault, which is, as they're flying around, they see the secure vault is behind the desk.
What do you believe that they would do given the nature you've explained to me before?
They were told to cause a ruckus, so they would be destroying things. But if you looked through their eyes and saw the tablet, you could tell them to start stealing shit.
Yeah, why not?
All
Just
right.
take the Bringsy's Baxies.
Yeah, they fly away with one of the 30 tablets of Bringsy's Baxies behind the counter. And you now have you can add to your character sheet a tablet of Bringsy's Baxies. Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Okay. Arcana. 15.
It's magical.
Uh-oh.
It has some sort of
Oh.
magic signature, but you can't quite figure out what it does.
Interesting. He summons one of the ravens to carry it for him. He doesn't want to touch it. He goes back to the rail.
You go back to the rail. Does anyone else do anything in road?
No.
No. All right. Y'all get on the train. This is going to be the longest stretch of your journey. Y'all are going on this stretch.
Hold on, wait. There's one other thing.
Yeah.
There's one. As Towson comes back. Look what I found. He shows everyone the tablet of Bringsy's backsies.
A tablet.
Interesting.
He claims it was a one of a kind before. Some strange birds showed up and stole one of 30.
Some strange birds.
Yes, it was
Really?
horrifying. Not like the one holding it now, of course.
Why? Why did you need it?
I just kind of wanted it. It
So-
sounds really funny. It is also magical, somehow. He is going to use his wizard spell slot to cast Identify.
Okay. Yeah. This the identify spell, just you cast it, and in your head, it is you are informed that this tablet, when activated, summons one zombie.
He didn't lie.
I see. It does do something. One undead. A singular zombie.
He said it brings them back from the grave.
Well, I'm glad you didn't pay for it.
Oh no, he wanted to sell it for about, I think this was about 2,000 gold.
No, that was the discount. It's normally 50K.
That's horrendous.
At the discount, he wanted 15,000.
That's...
That should be illegal. I did someone a favor by making there be one less for him to sell.
Is the creation of undead illegal? In Breland?
Yes. Probably. You probably have to be licensed for it because necromancers are trusted adventurers.
It is very much so illegal.
But he's not creating undead. He's selling tablets and brings his backsies.
He's distributing a means of creating it.
That's a loophole because he just says it brings him back to life. He didn't specify how.
He'd at the very least be considered an accomplice.
If I have a store where I sell whipped cream,
Different,
And that would
entirely
lie.
different fucking...
I had a store that sells whipped cream and people are using my whipped cream to do whippets. Am I responsible for the distribution of whippets?
No.
So
But
technically,
if
it's
you're
not
giving
illegal
out
as long as you
tablets
don't use
that...
it.
But if you're giving out tablets that resurrect fucking zombies that are a danger to the public welfare...
Jared, it's more than just a tablet that resurrects zombies. It's a tablet that catches you a felony.
I thought you were about to say, it's more than just a tablet that brings back zombies. It's a tablet that brings these backsies.
It's a tablet of summoning felony.
I honestly thought he was gonna say something along the lines of it's not just a tablet that brings back the dead. It's a tablet that brings back your loved ones, which are now dead.
Oh, it's just a random zombie.
Oh, it's not a person. And a random zombie comes up.
It'll bring back... It can pull from any dead person. You just don't get to pick.
Oh my god.
That's really funny.
Whatever. Just
This will be a souvenir for the trip. He looks at it fondly.
keep it in your own bag and make sure it doesn't activate. If I have a zombie trying to munch on my arm during the night, I'm flattening you and it.
Just push it over. It's a zombie. It might not even come back with legs. Didn't you go out to the city of the dead or something?
Indeed.
We've all fought zombies. They're like paperweights.
Whatever. He kind of looks back down into his journal, and he goes back to scribbling something.
What are you working on, Kingston?
Exploring something. Ever since I awakened from death, for lack of a better term.
Oh, yeah, when you kind of ate shit in the sewers of the Undercity.
I've been able to do things that I haven't really been able to do before. Things that aren't exactly, well, anywhere similar to any of the disciplines that I've been able to master thus far. Yeah. I'm able to see a slight bit into the future. Or, well, the best way I can describe it is using near spell equivalents. As far as I can tell, detect evil and good is something I could do. I did that with Jeremy. Identify, future insight. Let's see. Glimpse the future, augury, locate object, clairvoyance.
So you have foresight then?
Yes, though it's a bit different. A lot of the time it doesn't rely on a particular deity like a lot
Taliesin
of
gets
other
bored.
forces.
Taliesin loses interest.
Is it like clearly written on your face?
Taliesin sits down and opens a book.
Uh-huh. Well, good to
Yes.
know that it's very interesting.
It is, but I got very bored. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That was a lie. It sounds very useful, though. Maybe you could use it in the courts. Oh,
Well, I don't know.
they probably have magical prevention.
Most likely, though, that would not really cause much of an issue to me. Let's see. Though I did have one I wanted to test in particular. He hands you a page. It's on the legend lore.
What is this?
It's a spell, legend lore. Wizards cast it on things of legendary importance, and it helps them gather information.
Alright. Well, what about it?
I wonder what the limit is.
Can
I
you
think-
cast it?
I am capable of it, yes. Let's see. Maybe about the creation forge he made. Though, would that count as something of legendary importance? It would establish a full timeline, perhaps.
Why don't you test it? Can you cast it multiple times?
Unlikely. It seems a bit stressing to,
Well, not at once, but in general.
Yes, most likely. At least once a day, I'd wager.
Maybe we could find something of interest within Thronehold that you can try it on.
Perhaps. Let's see. Should I? I mean,
You
we've got a
should
few
try it
days.
out on Chef.
Would that work? I mean, no offense to you, Chef, but I doubt you're of legendary importance.
I take no offense. rather not be a testing item.
Yes. I don't even. It would work on people in theory. I could probably do it on somebody like King Borinel. But the parameters are a bit abstract.
There's something you want to test Legend more out on, you can absolutely test something that you're pretty sure is of legendary status.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if. No, what? I'm just going to test it out now. Kingston's going to put his book down, and you see his psychic energy kind of coalesce from around his entire body to specifically around his eyes. And he's going to cast Legend Lore on. I don't know if this would be too broad, but the Creation Forge is going to be his inquiry.
The Creation Forge is not an individual item.
Let's see.
Need to be a person, place, or thing.
Person, place,
Specific
Why
thing.
don't you cast it?
Proper noun. It needs to be a proper noun.
person, place, or object.
Can you
Okay.
cast it on, say, the old Sean?
Maybe it is a place. Whether it's legendary. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna cast it on Old Sharn as my inquiry.
All right. Is there a specific way you want Legend Lore to present itself, or do you want me to describe how it presents? Because Legend Lore is spoken verbally out loud.
I suppose it depends on whether you want it to be divinely linked, since it is I imagine it's a gift from Crenepsis, or whether.
That's your call. You can tell me how the spell
Okay.
physically manifests, or I can describe it with a way I have in my head.
No, I want to see what you do with it.
All right, sure. Focus on the legend of Old Sharn and just like Sharn in general, and because it's this location that you're focusing on the legend of, and as you are focusing on this, a ethereal version of yourself appears standing in front of you, and it begins to speak. The city, now known as Sharn, was built upon a foundation that dates back thousands of years before human settlement ever began in Corvair. During that time, a goblin empire's greatest city was carved into the jagged cliffs that Sharn now towers over. This city, named Jasharat, didn't rise towards the skies in the way that Sharn does. Instead, it was built with a vast number of chambers and tunnels dug into the ground. As the city grew in size, this goblin nation eventually built great monolithic buildings on the plateaus above the Dagger River that would serve as the foundation for Sharn. When the Dalkir invaded Eberron, the city was devastated and the goblins never had a chance to restore it to its greater glory. Thousands of years later, when human settlers from Sarlona began to explore Corvair, they stumbled upon the Dagger River. The river led Malian the Reaver and his explorers to the site where Jasharat once stood. There, he enslaved what goblins still resided in the ruins and erected a fortress. The lower wards were sealed off of the ancient goblinoid city, and as a result, stories told by the I can't speak. He sealed off the lower wards of the goblinoid city and named the city Sherrott as a result of the stories told by the goblins he enslaved. For 600 years, Sherrott prospered and grew into a powerful metropolis once again. Gregor First King, the first ruler of what would become Breland, eventually conquered Sherrott and renamed it Sharn. Over the course of the next 800 years, Sharn's towers began to rise, and the city developed into something resembling Sharn today. Around this time, the Dragonmarked houses began to prosper, and this helped cultivate Sharn to an economic power. But the Dragonmarked houses also brought with them War of Mark. The leader of those who bore the aberrant dragon marks, Halsin Tarkanen, took control of Shan and turned it into a home for all who wore the destructive marks. Tarkanen did not hold the city for long, but in the end he used his terrible powers to destroy much of what there was. For the next 500 years the city was looked down upon and remained in ruins. Then, when Galifar I took control of the Five Nations, he rebuilt Shan. The metropolis felt the blessings of Galifar and eventually developed into a center for trade, diplomacy, and intrigue that it still remains to this day. And the ethereal version of you disappears.
How much of this would I have known previously?
Realistically, you probably didn't know much about Halas Tarkanen's rule at all, or much information about the Goblin City that was built there.
Interesting.
So did it appear to like everyone or what?
Yes, everyone in the room could hear that legend lore spoken out loud.
Oh,
It is quite the useful spell.
you see his aura is noticeably diminished at this point. Whew, that was something.
You can now say you've been lectured by yourself.
Yes, though it brings into question where the information truly comes from. But that's a question for another time and for a group that is much more focused on the odd side of things. Let's see.
It could be fun to look into at some point.
Other than that, I'd say that's the most interesting one. But that and divination. I made quite liberal use of that whenever I was still in desperate searches for the ring. But whatever. Neither here nor there. Let's see. Anything else anybody wants to do at Rote? I reckon we've got maybe 30 minutes left before the train departs.
What time is it?
12:10.
At this point, like you said, it's about 10:30.
Oh, you know that way.
Taliesin is going to go to sleep.
All right.
Are there any beds around here?
Yes,
Oh,
you
we all
have your
have
own
private
room.
rooms.
Yes, it's far past my bedtime as well.
You have a private room.
I sleep.
Sweep.
All right, you all go to sleep for the night as the train departs for the longest leg of your journey that does take over a full day.
I'm
going
gonna need to sleep too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. We can continue the rest of the train ride and getting to Thronehold next session.
Alright. Works for me.
And
All right.
Yeah.
when you get a chance, I'd like to discuss the whatchamacallit, my ability.
Yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, we can hop on and brainstorm it at some point.
I might have to brainstorm it because I've got no clue.
I do have
Yeah.
some ideas as well. That could
If
might be
you're-
able to help.
Sorry, what?
Oh no.
Oh, he's dying.
He's becoming a robot.
If you're willing,
He's fucking dying.
Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Bro is dead. Okay,
Troy, to
I'm
let him help you.
You might as
Hey there, sweetie. How old are you?
16.
Come up with the idea.
18. You're first.
You good now? You stabilized yet?
Hello?
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 Yeah?
well.
Okay, I switched to my phone because I think my computer is dying.
I gotta get off. I gotta work early in the morning.
Okay.
All right, night, man.
See ya. Have a good one.
Yeah, I'm getting off too.
All right. Good night, man.
Get to
Sleep
sleep.
well.
Good night.
Night, man.
I
All right. So, yeah. Because I'm just gonna re-ask the question since I heard literally nothing from the past like minute and a half. I have no problems with you joining the brainstorming session, Jared, as long as Troy's cool with it. Since it's his character, I don't have a problem.
I'm good with Jared showing up.
Cool. Yeah, you're more than welcome. I'll at you if we hop on to brainstorm.
One big idea I'll impart with you guys just before we even start going. This doesn't really have as much to do with character scaling, but it kind of does. We'll earn more gold as we get like to be more powerful, basically, right, Coke?
Generally, yeah. As y'all are going to make more and more money. The big thing about it is as you get stronger, it's gonna scale because the magic items you want, you'll be able to get like rare magic items and shit pretty easily, especially in Sharn. But y'all are gonna start wanting very rare and like maybe even like legendary status magic items, which are going to take lots of money. And for legendary status items, a lot of times they're going to take full-on adventures to get,
So
or you're gonna have to make them.
what I'm thinking is, what if Chef, depending on the rarity of an ingredient, like let's say the bare minimum would be like an artichoke. It's common. You can find artichokes anywhere. That would be like a basic meal he could make.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to obtain a legendary ingredient, like say, adult dragon heart, he could make a very strong meal based on that. And maybe, depending on how many legendary ingredients he uses in a dish, the stronger the effects. Or whatever rarity he decides to use. Just like something to brainstorm on, I guess.
I'm not sure about that idea because that would require a lot of fucking work.
That's fair. It's just something that came off the top of my head.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying that's gonna require a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. And remember, your ability does not necessarily have to be based over your cooking prowess. It can be if you want. We can work that in, absolutely. But if there's another aspect of your character you want to highlight in your custom ability, we can absolutely do that. The only requirement I really have is obviously trying to balance it with everyone else's. If you want to do something weaker than everyone else, that's your prerogative. But I'm not going to let someone be completely overpowered. So balancing with everyone else, and then I do want it to relate to your character. I don't want it to just be something you got because it's strong. I want you to have a character reason for this being your ability.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I mean,
But those are my only real restrictions. Other than that, I want y'all to be as creative as you want.
I will say, I don't feel like we've truly explored the whole of what makes you a paladin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You might have taken an oath to serve your country, but what makes your oath different than just a regular soldier's? Otherwise, there'd just be a shitload of paladins running around.
So, kind of what I've been getting at for this character is he used to just be a traditional soldier, a fighter, battle master was going to be the reference point. Which is why I was talking about a while ago, whenever I hit level 8, picking up the fighting
Martial
style.
adept.
Yeah. Just for flavor text. He wouldn't be nearly as good as before due to his lower dex stat from his injury, but he would still have the training to be able to pull off the movie, even if it was less effective and less often. So the oath comes from it's from a similar origin of an oath of vengeance, but taken to another level. During the war, he was taught by somebody who taught him how to cook. Similar to the person who taught Bill how to play chess, shit like that. And during the ambush, he wanted to... during the ambush after the attack, when he got injured and his friend got killed, he decided to, instead of just taking an oath to attack and wrong the person who killed him, he wanted to conquer and completely dominate not just the individuals responsible, but the people supporting them, the people helping fund that war, that side of the war, basically completely conquer and dominate the enemy. But that is the only way to truly devastate to truly destroy Ethelred. Which is part of where his pragmatism comes from. He believes if the threat is not dealt with totally and completely, it is still a threat. And that is where the oath comes
Okay.
in. Although
like-
later down the line, I plan on changing it. If that's good with you.
Yeah, there's two. My question is, I am not opposed to you going through a process of literally changing your oath, or are you wanting to take the route of going Oathbreaker?
I haven't quite decided yet.
Because both are valid. I mean, one of them is more in line with game mechanics, but I've always, and I hope I've made this very clear, I always put story above game mechanics.
Yeah.
So I like conceptually the idea of you as a paladin growing in your just growing in your beliefs and changing who you are and feeling that your oath that you swore long ago does not represent who you are anymore and changing your oath entirely.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea behind it. I haven't fully decided where I want to go with that concept yet.
Mhm.
At one point I was thinking maybe tying it in with Dante's, but Dante's wouldn't really work with that at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Because the original idea was Oath of Crown, like afterwards he called to help and effective guidance. He would serve them and help them to reclaim the kingdom as an Oath of Crown. But that won't work because the entire thing is no. And the crown is serving the ruler by its very word.
yeah.
It's something I might take over the barbecue just because that's a funny idea.